house first.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Montgomery Paint and Body. From little fender benders to total body repair, MPB will fix it good as new, maybe better. For 4 decades, the Turner family has been getting you back on the road. Call 279-7325.
This is the time of the year when Richie searches for new words to describe this daily pattern. I mean, it's typical, it's routine, it's monotonous. 3 H's, hazy, hot, and humid. Okay, so let's get into it. Mostly sunny with a high in the middle 90s today. Heat index near triple digits. Scattered random storms, most numerous in the afternoon and evening hours. A few which strong with gusty winds. Will be in the low to mid 70s at night. Storms fade out overnight. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not much day-to-day change. Highs in the low to mid 90s, 70s at night. More random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. So again, this is the time of the year. It's kind of the doldrums for me as far as what do I say different. Right now this morning, we have a few clouds. It's 72 at 6:13.
You know, yesterday, look, it was just great to have not only some clouds to block the sun in the afternoon. Just when I left here yesterday after the afternoon show, I was cold.
Yeah.
And then last night, it was amazing. You know, the showers, it just was like a whole different thing. So much better than the first
I didn't have
before
a
the
drop
show.
at my house, but I'm looking at my Facebook page here. People are saying 0.72, 0.81.
We had rain here yesterday afternoon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ruined one of my cigarettes. You owe me 85 cents. It's 6:13.
Big dreams for your home on a tight budget? ASE's $26.26 as you covered. Unlock your home's equity with just $26 in closing costs. No fees, no headaches. Visit your local ASE branch today. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 420259.
Can you tell me what day it is?
You want answers? The truth!
Well, truth be told,
You can't handle the truth!
I'll tell you what day it is.
it's National Tell the Truth Day.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Truth Day? They want the truth. You know, the truth shall set you free.
The truth is,
It's showtime.
And now at 14 minutes after 6. How was your soccer evening?
That soccer evening was, it was all right. I watched and I was, oh man, right in the first 17 minutes, right when around the time that they scored their first goal, I just was like, this team ain't playing too great. They don't look like they're playing great.
That's what the manager said, too. He said that they just weren't getting it together, the whole team. It just wasn't happening.
Our only goal was basically a self goal because it was a free kick, and the line that they form in front of the goal to block that kick. Obviously, the ball goes over them and then into the net, but one of the Belgian guys jumped up to block. His head hit the ball, and it deflected into the net.
Oh.
That was our only goal. I think. No. We scored twice, didn't we?
What's the population of Belgium? About 2 million?
I
We
don't know.
scored once.
What is the population of Belgium? Not answering me. I think Siri is mad at me for some reason.
What is the population of Belgium?
11.8 million.
As of 2025, the population of Belgium was 11,825,551.
A little more than Alabama, the state of Alabama.
So we have in this country, I don't know how many more times people, about 300% more. We just don't cultivate as many soccer players. Great
That's
soccer
true.
players.
But that culture is changing in schools all across the country now. They have soccer, is a big deal. So that's going to change.
No, I agree. I think the fact that we made it as far as we did is an achievement. In the past, we never really make the finals. We're watching.
No, I know. Where you see.
But of course, that in Belgium and the rest of the world, that is their sport.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not playing football.
Exactly.
I don't even think they have pickleball in Belgium.
Exactly.
Would you check that for me, Jay?
They have pickleball in Belgium? Okay.
Kidding. So, on with our lives. The big news story breaking yesterday, in fact, it broke during happy hour, was the new charges against the Nazi running for the Senate in Maine,
Plattner.
Graham Plattner. But I got to play this clip because I know our listeners, especially my listeners, will appreciate. Here once again, Elizabeth Warren, mouth open. This is the same woman that single-handedly put Spirit Airlines out of business and unemployed 17,000 people in this annoyingly shrill way of hers. This is her talking about the great Graham Plattner.
That's my kind of man.
Yeah.
Did not age well.
Yeah. That's my kind of man. With a Nazi tattoo, a guy who rapes women. I mean, that's what the charge was yesterday.
Oh, listen, so she's not the first.
It's not like you went too far on the first date.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been all kinds of talk about that, but did they, of course, you get a pass when you're with a certain political affiliation.
So what do they do at this late stage?
Find another Nazi. I have no idea. Michigan's got a mess too with their Senate candidate. They've got, well, let's put it this way. Since the Republicans are essentially at the leadership level worthless, you've got the Democrats doing everything they can to give you a chance to win the midterms, and you keep fumbling the ball. They can't do and this is on both of them, both parties. 80%, 80-20 issues. 80% of Republicans, Democrats, Independents want voter ID. They want our elections to be clean.
Yeah.
And they have not been able to bring themselves to do that. And that makes you wonder why. Aren't you there to meet the demands of the people?
Right.
And so it's not even negotiable. Get it done. That way, we won't have to go through another 2020 with, well, this election was stolen. Well, that one was, but we don't need that. We've got enough other things that light people's fire. So, but you have to talk to John Thune, who is a wretched puke, in my opinion. Just a horrible Senate Majority Leader.
What's going on with
Mitch?
Yeah.
Mitch might be dead. There's rumors and theories going around. He had a heart attack.
Yeah.
Then his wife, who happens to be Asian,
She left.
3 days. Must be a hell of a marriage. Oh, that's all right, honey. Go fly to China.
She what? She what?
She went to China 3 days after he had a heart attack.
Huh.
I heard a good joke about a tortoise, but I can't remember. Oh, it went.
Rigatortus.
Yes!
Was that it?
Yes! Rigatortus.
Rigatortus.
He's been worthless, too. I mean, he's just,
Well, apparently, from what I understand, they're keeping this under wraps
Why?
because before a certain date in August, and I don't know what date it is, if they were to declare him as whatever, can't do his job, special election has to be held. If they could hold it afterwards, that special election, by the way, would allow, I think it's Thune? Is it Thune? Somebody who was to run as an independent. I don't know if it's Thune or somebody else.
I think it's somebody else.
It was somebody else.
Thomas Massey, maybe?
Maybe it's him.
Yeah.
Maybe it's him to run in for that special election. And so
What
they're
state is
holding
that?
off.
Kentucky.
Oh,
Kentucky, yeah. So they're holding off on it.
Tortoise. That's so disrespectful. It's hilarious. Hey, and it's Satchel Paige's birthday today.
Oh,
Satchel Paige is dead.
Where did you hear
just had a
this?
birthday. I don't know about that. Oh,
Can we take a deeper dive on that?
There's a bad.
Yeah, we have talked about that. That's 65
That is-
southbound.
That is closed I-65 southbound from US 80 all the way to Hope Hall.
And it's going to be closed probably the better part of the morning because this semi jackknifed and it's literally covering the entire road, so they
Good
can't go around.
God.
It's not semi, it's full.
It's Rich Thomas humor. And get the whole album at K-Tel. Weather Joke by Uncle Chi-Chi. $3.99. In fact, you know what? I do want to play the Amazon Echo Silver, but let's get Skipper in for an update on that
Can't
mess.
TJ.
Overturned 18-wheeler I-65 southbound at Hyundai Boulevard is a problem for folks this morning traveling south on 65. You're going to be rerouted at Highway 80 over to 31 to get around this down at Hope Hall. However, that is a delay, so be advised. And we are busy everywhere else with building early morning traffic. We will keep you updated. Imagine graduating from high school with your college degree already in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trentham State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to TrenthamState.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
What do you think about that guy, Skipper?
I am here because Washington needs fighters, and Graham Plattner is the fighter we need.
I thought she was going to say, that's my kind of man.
I know.
Jay, can we circumcise that out of the clip so I can...
So, yeah, that's my
Drop that
kind of
in.
man.
We could use it on you. We don't need it for Rich because everybody knows what... All right, so here's what I'd like to do. This being Satchel Paige's birthday.
Yes.
And this is the best time because we have a little...
Okay.
And we usually play it later, so this will be for our early audience. The Amazon Echo Silver, which in the course of its great humor, acknowledges the great Satchel Paige.
The new Amazon Echo has everyone asking Alexa for help.
Alyssa, what time is it? What the hell is wrong with this blasted thing? Amanda!
But the latest technology isn't always easy to use for people of a certain age.
These kids done bought me a busted machine again. Oh, yes!
That's why Amazon partnered with AARP to present the new Amazon Echo Silver, the only smart speaker device designed specifically to be used by the greatest generation. It's super loud and responds to any name even remotely close to Alexa, so they can find out the weather.
Allegra, what is the weather outside?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Huh?
It is 74 degrees and sunny.
Where?
Outside.
What about it?
The temperature outside is 74 degrees and sunny.
I don't know about that.
The latest in sports.
Clarissa, how many did old Satchel strike out last night?
Satchel Paige died in 1982.
How many did he get?
Satchel Paige is dead.
He what now?
Died.
Who did?
Satchel Paige.
Oh. I don't know about that.
Even local news and pop culture.
Anita, what them boys up to across the street?
They are just playing.
They what now?
They are just playing.
You say they just playing now?
Yes, they are just playing.
I don't know about that.
To smart devices like your thermostat.
Alessandra, turn the heat up.
The room is already 100 degrees.
Are you trying to kill me, Alize?
The new Amazon Echo Silver plays all the music they loved when they were young.
Angela, play black jazz.
Playing jazz.
It also has a quick scan feature to help them find things.
Emilia, where did I put the phone?
The phone is in your right hand.
And it has an feature for long rambling stories.
So then I gave him $5, and he said I only gave him $1. I said, I know I gave you a $5. Because I only had a 5 and a 1 on me. And this is the $1 right here. So, I mean, you tell me who's crazy.
Amazon Echo Silver. Get yours today. I said get yours today.
To order Amazon Echo Silver, send a check or money order to Amazon.com right now.
I got Amazon Echo Bronze, which comes with the same feature for your long rambling stories. You know, so it comes in very handy. 6:26 is the time. All right, again, 65 southbound closed.
Starting at US 80 there, where you would get off for the airport.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's a good thing. What do they do at the airport if the access road is blocked?
Good point. Yeah.
A lot of missed flights, so forth.
I got a flight in a few days down at the airport there.
We have 1819 news now, and then the timeline for July the 7th.
News is brought to you by Bath Innovations. Call Bath Innovations today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
1819 News.
Governor Ivey has ordered flags to be flown at half-staff this Tuesday in honor of fallen firefighter Sidney Watson of Warrior. Watson was in the state of Colorado helping fight the Knowles Fire as part of the U.S. Wildlife Fire Service. 27-year-old Watson was one of 3 firefighters who died as a result of that blaze. She was part of a Helitrack crew. The 2 other firefighters were from Arizona and Michigan. Watson grew up in Jefferson County and graduated from Corner High School. She earned a degree in wildlife biology at the University of Tennessee Southern. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Did you know that 70% of people experience a potentially traumatic event in their lifetime, and that 6 out of every 100 adults face PTSD every day? Help us bring hope to these survivors by signing up for your Alabama Distinctive PTSD Awareness license plate today. The great thing is you can sign up no matter when your current plate renews, and the first year is complimentary. All you need is your VIN number on hand. Drive awareness, drive hope, and customize your plate today at atease.org.
Limestone County authorities say that a meetup created on a dating app turned into an armed robbery. The victim thought he was meeting up with a woman for a date that he communicated with on the Tinder app. The victim did meet the woman, who was also accompanied by a man. The couple robbed the victim at gunpoint. James Toney and Erica Parr are now facing robbery charges as well as charges for possession of drugs. Police in Scottsboro made a drug bust involving the synthetic marijuana known as Spice. 49-year-old Kelly Hill was found in possession of the drug at her home on Green Street. The dates of the annual sales tax exemption for back-to-school supplies is now on the calendar. The dates will be for the weekend starting July 17th to the 19th. The 4% state sales tax will be waived for items that are necessary for sending a student back to school, such as clothing, books, computers, and other supplies. Some cities and counties here in Alabama will also waive their local sales tax for these 3 days as well. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
Bath Innovations of Alabama can replace your old bathtub with a low-step shower featuring built-in seating, secure grab bars, and slip-resistant flooring, often installed in as little as 1 day. Call Bath Innovations of Alabama today to schedule your free in-home consultation.
I was in foot pain for 20 years, trying to give it relief, buying all these different insoles, drugstore insoles, custom insoles. I spent thousands of dollars. I bought all these products and not a single one worked. I really, truly needed to have relief in my feet. And the Good Feet Arch supports were what gave me the relief I needed.
For over 20 years, we've been helping people like Teresa actually live the life they love without their feet getting in the way.
They wanted to make sure that I got something that my feet felt good in, not somebody else's feet. I love the fact that I can wear these arch supports in all my shoes. I have boots, I have cowboy boots, I have running shoes, I have walking shoes, I have flat shoes, I have heels. It makes me so happy. If you ask my husband, he will crack up because there is no store I would rather go in than a shoe store. I'm Teresa, and that's my Good Feet story.
See what we can do for you with a free personalized arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
We're located at 7341 East Chase Parkway in the shops at East Chase. Now hiring.
What's your biggest investment? More than likely, it's your home. So treat it that way when you hire a painting contractor. PBS Painting, there are no gimmicks, no $99 special. Just quality painting and someone who treats your home with the same respect that you do. At PBS Painting, we have been painting for years and look forward to many more years to come. With PBS Painting, the job gets prepped properly, whether it's cleaning, scraping, or priming. We always use quality products, which is a must for a quality paint job. So if you're looking for a painter that doesn't need upfront money and is on the job at all times, then please give me a call. Scott Bowers and PBS Painting, 294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
Pizza Perfect is carrying over the $10 buffet for July. They also have the perfect deal to feed your family tonight. Order any large pizza and get an order of boneless wings free. Pizza Perfect is known for their all-you-can-eat buffet, including pizza, spaghetti, breadsticks, salad, dessert, and drink, and it's only $10 in July. Available Monday through Saturday for lunch and for dinner on Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. Buy any large pizza, get an order of boneless wings on the house at Pizza Perfect, Coliseum Boulevard, Eastbrook, pickup and delivery.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
Hello?
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Giving you something to think about. This is Morning Shower Thoughts.
Plastic water bottles end up in the ocean and beer bottles are recycled. So drinking beer is better for the environment than drinking water.
Morning Shower Thoughts.
6:32. Does it really matter?
No.
The timeline from July the 7th, your host, Rich Thomas.
189 days into the year, 177 days are left. It's Ringo's birthday, so that makes today International Peace and Love Day. We're going to have to play that later. Can we play it?
Whenever you want, it's right here.
Go ahead. You got it?
Well, I'm waiting for Paul to write some words and Joe to play some licks. And I'm waiting for Joe to play some chords while Paul writes me a hit, playing me drums. While the real talent writes me a hit song, playing me drums, peace and love. Oh, you're almost done in the other room then.
You were talking about, well, you played Photograph, which was, speaking of somebody else writing a song, that was a George song.
Yeah, and I think George produced it because it has that feel
George
to it.
feel to it. Yeah, exactly. All right, National Strawberry Sundae Day, National Day of Rock and Roll. It's World Chocolate Day, National Macaroni Day, National Dive Bar Day. I've been in a few dive bars before. It's Tell the Truth Day, no lie. And listen to this, Greg. It's Father-Daughter Take a Walk Together Day.
And I'm not there.
Oh, but
Can you guys, I could be.
You could drive
down
down there
in
right
time
now.
for-
Yeah.
let's see.
I
How
could
long?
be there in time for lunch.
Well, they got 65. Well, no, you're not going 65. You would go.
Yeah, I would go 65.
You would go 65?
So you got to get off there
that
at
damn
80.
truck.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of chocolate, Tom Moore.
Yeah.
Just returned from he co-hosted yesterday afternoon from Norway and brought genuine.
Oh, the real deal.
Yeah. If you want to try this,
How do you pronounce that?
Bobley.
Bobley.
Like the singer. It's Michael Bobley chocolate.
Bobley.
It's really good.
On this date in 1802, the first comic book was published in Hudson, New York. It was called The Wasp. 1865, 4 people are hanged in Washington, D.C. for conspiring with John Wilkes Booth to assassinate President Lincoln. So here we are in July. That happened in April.
Yeah.
Justice back then was
swift.
Very swift.
They executed Guiteau quickly after he did Garfield and whatever his name is that did McKinley.
Yeah.
Yeah. There
Back
was
in those
no
days,
20 years of appeals.
Right. 1830. No, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. 1930. The building of the Hoover Dam begins. Construction it took 5 years. 21,000 men, by the way, would work ceaselessly to produce the largest dam at its time and the largest man-made structure in the world.
There's a funny sequence in Vegas Vacation, Chevy Chase, where they're on the tour of the dam, and the tour guide is going, "Welcome to the dam tour."
We used to run the levels of the lakes on our weathercast on Channel 12, and they'd say, "What's the dam level?" 1946, future President Jimmy Carter marries Eleanor Rosalind Smith at the Plains Methodist Church in Plains, Georgia. 66, Kinks #1 with Sunday Afternoon. That's a good song. It's the group's third and last #1, by the way. 68, 3 years after Eric Clapton quit the Yardbirds, and 8 months after Jeff Beck left the group, the Yardbirds did break up. So the story goes that Jimmy Page had to fulfill concert obligations, so he formed a new group called the New Yardbirds. Keith Moon says it'll probably go over like a Led Zeppelin. So guess what? Page changed the name of the group to Led Zeppelin. Rock and roll forever. On the state in 1969, George Harrison recorded a new song, Here Comes the Sun. That was at the Abbey Road studio in London. 1973, Billy Preston, number 1 on the charts with Will It Go Round in Circles?
Uh-huh. Or Will It Go Round in Circles?
1975, Keith Richards charged with possession of an offensive weapon and reckless driving in Arkansas. Hundreds of teenage girls stormed the jail where he's being held. He was cleared of charges in August. Speaking of Led Zeppelin, on the state in 1980, they played their final show. And now our song of the day. It comes from a Canadian singer from Montreal. He had 9 songs on the U.S. charts. This is certainly the biggest one, 1984. Peak of the MTV era. Top 10 song. Corey Hart, the guy that wears his sunglasses. But the thing is, he wears them at night. This is the timeline. And that's the album version.
Overturned truck on 65 southbound. It's blocked.
You got to get off at US 80 there.
Teamwork.
So I can watch you weave and breathe your storylines. And I wear my sunglasses at night so I can keep track of the visions in my eyes. Watch.
Corey Hart on your timeline this morning, wearing his sunglasses at night. On the state in 2005, terrorists set off the London bombings. 4 explosions on the transportation network, 3 on the London Underground, 1 on the buses. The bombings caused 50 deaths, more than 700 injuries. 2007, Live Earth concerts were streamed to benefit to raise awareness to climate change. They were held in London, New York, Washington, Sydney, Rio, Shanghai, Tokyo, and Rome. 2009, public memorial service held for Michael Jackson at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, broadcast live around the world. 2019, the U.S. women's soccer team wins their 4th World Cup title. 2019, Mississippi closes all of its beaches due to toxic algae blooming due to flooding of the Mississippi River. Mississippi closing its beaches, that's the worst beaches in the world on a good day.
Really?
Mississippi? Awful.
Janelle went to...
Mississippi Sound. Oh.
They went, she and a group went to... There's one beach that's real popular with people in New Orleans, and it's not too far into the state.
Oh.
And every time I drive by past Christiane, I want to exit and just drive over there and see
Camille.
Camille Hill, yeah.
Not just Camille. How about Katrina, too?
Katrina, too,
yeah. Okay, birthdays. Richard Starkey has a birthday today. Ringo Starr is 86. Paul is 84. Joey Scarborough, Scarberry, I should say, is 71.
We used to call him Joey Scarbucket.
He sang the theme to The Greatest American Hero. I don't know anything else he did. Shelley Duvall is 77 today. Dead or alive? Doc Severinsen.
I don't recall ever hearing of him dying, so I'm going to go with alive.
He's 99 today.
Wow.
How about that?
More and more celebrities crossing into the century.
I know, right? Satchel Paige is dead, but he died in 1982. This would have been his birthday. He was born allegedly in 1906. We don't really know for sure on that year. 62 days till Labor Day weekend. Thanksgiving 143 days away, and Christmas now 170 days. I'm done. That's the timeline.
Right here. All right, once again, we'll check in with Skipper shortly. But if you take 65 southbound, you'll have to exit at Highway 80 because it's blocked from there.
All the way to Hope Hall. Yeah. You get back on.
Got an overturned semi-tractor trailer.
Near Hyundai Boulevard there.
And that could be a long time before they get that one cleared.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Ernest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Ernest, 334-279-7431. Ernest Financial, LLC.
All quiet in the tropics, all quiet on the radar right now. Our routine July weather continues with mostly sunny skies today, high in the middle 90s, heat index near the triple-digit level, scattered random storms mostly in the afternoon and evening hours. A few stronger storms certainly possible with gusty winds, low to mid-70s at night. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not much change, highs in the low to mid-90s, 70s at night, with more random showers and storms, especially afternoon and evening, and some produce intense lightning, too. Right now, this morning, 72 out at the airport. It's 6:43.
When the heat hits in the river region, don't wait. If your AC quits, Hands Heating and Air offers same-day service, or your diagnostic charge is free with their Comfort a Day or You Don't Pay guarantee, plus 24/7 service with no overtime charges.
3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Applied Security presents our rocket scientist of the day. Protect your home, family, and business with technologies from Applied Security. Call 279-8338 for a giant leap to a safer world. Here is today's nominee.
Kind of picked this one inspired by Rich's mention of the fact that it's dads and daughter take a walk day. This is a dad. I don't think dads get enough credit for their particular brand of genius. And this dad shares his Chick-fil-A hack for feeding his family of 5 on the cheap. Let's give it a listen.
We ordered 30 nuggets, $17. They each get the buttered bun, 25 cents each. So for 75 cents, we get the buns. For $20, every kid gets a fried chicken sandwich. Fill it up, make their own sandwich. We have saved so much money. I'm just telling you, you can eat under $45 at Chick-fil-A as a family of 5.
There you go. Shall we play it again so people can make notes? How to feed a family of 5 on the cheap.
We ordered 30 nuggets, $17. They each get the buttered bun, 25 cents each. So for 75 cents, we get the buns. For $20, every kid gets a fried chicken sandwich.
Dads just don't get enough credit. By the way, later on this morning, our Morning Maroons, powered by J&J Power Sports Outdoors. We have it's a fast food related thing. A woman who decided her order at Taco Bell was not being prepared at the proper speed, so she pulled a gun, figuring this will get them.
Oh, yeah. This will inspire them.
Yeah, they'll work a little faster if I do that. So she's one of our nominees. That's later.
Okay.
Of course, Mark and Vicky from Applied Security bring you our Rocket Sciences feature and have for years, and we are very grateful to them for their support and being part of what we do here at News Talk 93.1 FM, including protecting us. We get kidnap notes about Jay all the time. And somebody's trying to steal him, and just kidding.
Usually, only if I don't show up here.
Usually it's Cumulus and iHeart that's trying to kidnap him.
No, they're not. Not after iHeart's recent.
But you know, when I first came here, the thought never occurred to me that this might be a dubious area, but it has become one because there's been so much crime up and down Carmichael Road. And so, yeah, you think about it, and their system, it's easy to work with, and monthly monitoring saves you money because it starts under $30 a month with Applied. It's just nice to know that they've got our back here. And if you are looking to secure home, business, or property, you're never going to work with two nicer people than Mark and Vicky. They want to save you money, and they're local. Again, local is always better because they're right here. You don't have to worry about calling 800 numbers and not knowing who you're dealing with. That's never the case with them. And their systems are not only effective, but easy to work with. So batten down the hatches with Mark and Vicky from Applied Security. Reach out, not only for their excellent products and services, but to save money on monitoring at 279-8338, 279-8338. Should somebody stop you on the street and ask, what is their Alabama Electronic Security Board permit number?
I get that all the time.
It's 276. All right, the Glorious Skipper leads us off here with the latest on that massive wreck, 65 blocks southbound. We have SRN News, and then today's Cheap and Trashy. Let's start with you, sir.
Well, we have an accident on I-65 southbound, overturned 18-wheeler at Hyundai Boulevard. You will be detoured. 65 southbound is closed from Highway 80 to Hope Hall. 31 is going to be your route around this accident, and it is very busy if you're trying to get down into Hyundai this morning. Davis Door and Sash is your trusted source for quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisStoreandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Hello.
President Trump on his way to join other NATO leaders holding their annual summit, this time in Turkey. Getting the allies to increase their defense spending has been one of the president's top priorities. If it's not the Iranians, it's their proxies stirring up more trouble in the Strait of Hormuz. A tanker traveling off the coast of Oman caught on fire after being hit by a projectile. Iranian state TV says the liquefied natural gas tanker was attacked after ignoring warnings. A preliminary hearing for accused Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson is to continue later today. And calls are growing within his own party for Democrat Graham Plattner to drop out of the U.S. Senate race in Maine. On top of all of the other allegations, now there's a woman who's accusing Plattner of sexual assault. He denies the allegation. Dow futures up 88 points. More details, SRNnews.com.
When you're vacationing in your RV, there are some things you can always count on. Taking the kayaks out on the lake, hot dogs on the grill, and your sister's boyfriend pulling out his acoustic guitar.
Everyone quiet! Harrison's playing. Wow, you're so good, Harrison.
With Progressive, your RV is protected 24/7, so you're prepared for whatever you don't see coming. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in D.C.
My doctor told me my cholesterol is borderline, so I took control with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Garlic helps maintain healthy cholesterol safely and naturally. It's odor and taste-free, and Garlic is a world leader in garlic potency. I'm taking charge of my cholesterol with Garlic Healthy Cholesterol Formula. Cholesterol's natural enemy.
These statements have not been evaluated by the FDA. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The term natural references only the garlic in the product. Use as directed.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, get help. A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. 3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
Hey y'all, it's Rooster with Rooster's Muffler Moore in Prattville. Ever since I've been advertising with Blue Water Broadcasting, my parking lot's been full. Y'all come see me right here at Rooster's Muffler Moore on South Memorial Drive in Prattville.
Blue Water Broadcasting is the #1 most listened to radio group in the river region. Find out how to put this reach to work for your business. Call us to find out how we can help. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
We get Montgomery talking 24 hours a day. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hollywood Hotel, good evening. The picture? Oh, yes, it's the biggest show of the season. Everybody's in it.
And welcome to today's Cheap and Trashy Celebrity Gossip and Showbiz Report. I'm your cheap and trashy anchor, Greg Boudel. You know, we may as well, all the world, all 57 states, everybody became a soccer fan. So we may as well, even though the result was not what we wanted last night.
Yeah, I know.
Here's the end of the game.
Picked up in the box, and that's the opening goal for Belgium after Cantillero. First to react in there on the cross, and now they're in an early hole against Belgium. There's a man lying down behind the wall. Tillman over. Trossard to the byline, gets across, into Cantillero's rising up, and Belgium retake the lead. Moments later, his second goal. Well, don't concede another. Lukaku on the loose ball scores. Romelu Lukaku. Well, they will run momentum down to Los Angeles Friday afternoon for a showdown with Spain in the World Cup quarterfinal.
Hey, who is that announcer that's real famous for goal? I don't know his name.
Well, you're asking us.
But,
Well, no,
how would we know?
He's a big deal somewhere.
I had a clip of that guy. I know who you're talking
You
about.
do, but they're not going to tell us what his name is.
No. We can work backwards
Goal
to solve the mystery.
I can just type in guy who says goal. Guy who says, I'm almost not kidding you.
No. This should
Guy who
come up.
says goal.
Anything?
Eh.
Hey, the market just hit 53.
I said ghoul. I didn't mean ghoul. I meant goal. Goal. Stupid. Andre Cantor.
Andre.
Yeah, the iconic sports broadcaster, famous for shouting an elongated goal, is Andreas, or Andres with an umlaut over the E. Or not an umlaut,
So
but
that would make
whatever
him
that is.
what nationality?
Irish.
Oh.
Last name Cantor. He's Argentinian. He's an Argentine-American journalist. He's the voice of soccer for Telemundo.
Oh. Okay.
And Argentina's out now, right?
I think they play tonight.
Today.
Yeah, they play tonight. Today.
I get so confused with all these South American countries.
Portugal is out.
Okay, and Brazil's out too, right?
Yeah, Brazil is out. Brazil and Mexico are out. Yeah, for sure.
When you guys were watching the games, did you see a lot of fakery with injuries or people on the ground?
I got to see one flop the other night, or day, or whenever it was I was watching. I got to see one flop. A guy, they were having an argument, and a hand went up, and this dude just dropped to the ground and started. It was great.
Yeah, a little song.
I had not seen a flop.
Here we go. Argentina plays Egypt today at 11 a.m. our time.
It's not a game. It's a pyramid scheme.
It's in Atlanta, by the way.
Here's a little tribute to the floppers of the World
He
Cup.
didn't touch him. He didn't touch him. Soccer time. The World Cup soccer players, they're fighting for the ball. someone breathes on them and they take a big fall. Now why do they go down from all those tiny hits? They collapse like a ragdoll diving on the pitch. The same around the world from France to Uruguay. You hit it, grab your head 'cause you hurt it and pretend you cannot play. He didn't touch him. Barely touched him. He never touched him. Flop. Soccer time.
All righty. Hey, here's some good news. In fact, I should introduce
What is it?
That's fresh news of a positive nature. Whoopi Goldberg is stuck in Italy because Mount Etna erupted.
Oh. The Mount Etna?
Hopefully it'll
The Mount Etna.
that one, yeah.
No. The other Mount Etna. You're too confused.
It's the fake one.
the Mount Etna. Thinking of Aunt Edna.
Oh, bag
No,
of
I'm
hate.
thinking, is Mount Etna the one that buried Pompeii?
No, that was Vesuvius.
Oh.
Did I ever tell you about my friend? You knew of my friend Kathleen. I know you never met her.
Yeah.
But
Kathleen?
she went on a
She went to Pompeii?
big tour of the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently when she was on the tour, they had gone after the whole group had eaten lunch, and it was hotter than hell.
Yeah.
And she got volcanically sick and puked on the ruins.
Oh, I heard that story. Wow, yeah.
And I said,
Hey, dog.
you know,
We're on the radio.
trying to console. Hey,
Hey!
better watch it, Chase, or we're going to get the mayor after you, because he's all about law and order and discipline.
That's right. He sure is.
Anyway, I consoled her by saying, look, all of those frozen forms there
Yeah.
were boiled alive by volcanic ash.
Yeah.
I don't think a little vomit's going to make it any worse for them.
Oh, man.
They've already had the toughest time you can have.
Oh, God. She felt awful. Vomiting on the yeah. Okay. Well.
Was that secret information from a listener?
No, it's a guy who's stuck on northbound 65 just past Clanton. He is stuck in traffic up there.
Clanton?
65 is lovely this morning.
Up past Mount Etna.
The Mount Etna?
Our Mount Etna. There's an AI actress named Tilly Norwood who's going to make her debut.
I've seen these clips.
Film called Misaligned.
Yeah.
She will play an AI being who is convinced by a rogue bot, not robot, but rogue bot,
Hey, Chase.
He's just barking at chicken.
to develop. He's adding an element of excitement to this that I can't do on my own.
He's really, yes.
Hey, I'm going to get an AI dog.
Get that chicken. Get that chicken.
Look at Jay egging him on.
My dog barks at chicken.
Is that what he's doing? He's barking at the chicken.
He's
I
barking at the chicken.
worked so hard to grill in the heat. Almost died Sunday doing that.
Oh, there's a window chiming in on an accident that your caller talked about.
Oh.
Accident near Verbena on I-65.
You know who's big in Verbena? Donnie Turner.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. He's big everywhere, but he's up that way. There's some restaurant, I think it's in Clanton. It's a meat and three that's supposed to be really good. I've never,
In Clanton?
yeah.
See, I've never eaten in Clanton. No, I think I've eaten at a Cracker Barrel.
Oh.
In Clanton, I think.
Those Cracker Barrels, man. God, what was that about a year ago? There was the big flap over the.
Oh, yeah. That all went away, right? They changed their logo. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they were getting rid of all the home touches and things like that and making them. And at least, if nothing else, they kept their look. So it was effective to that
They went
extent.
back to, I forget what that guy, what their logo person's name is.
Yeah.
There's a name.
Here is, by the way, the creator of AI actress Tilly Norwood talking about this casting decision?
Because we would never be making a feature film. So we would never have been casting with real actors for it at all. We're only having this opportunity because of AI.
Well, and that's the nature of the character in the movie, so what's the big deal? But Hollywood is very worried.
Is there any way you guys can AI me so I could have the rest of the week off?
Do you think an AI version of Rich could be as adorable as he is?
I mean, I could make one, but it'd just be, voice. Of course, you've got his voice as hotkeys, You could just make it sound like
you could make it a whole conversation out of just my hotkeys.
We don't really need you.
What's the weather like this morning, Rich?
Beautiful.
You got big plans later?
Nah.
How do you feel?
Awful.
How much money do you got?
Nothing.
If you could pick one thing that you're really proud of, it's being blank.
Cool.
I could go on.
No.
But I think everybody's got
Crack don't smoke itself.
If you could offer our listeners one piece of wisdom, what would it be?
Crack don't smoke itself.
What do you think of me as a air talent?
Fantastic.
Oui.
I use that all the time. It's amazing. Danny Trejo met Charles Manson in jail.
What?
Supposedly his description of Manson is crazy, so let's give it a listen.
Charlie wasn't the guy that you saw on the TV special. He was like 5'4", 5'5", little scrawny, poor, kind of like a bum, really. He had a string for a belt. He tied his pants with a string because he couldn't afford a belt. Some of the prisoners were going to take advantage of him because they take advantage of anybody that's small. And we found out that he could hypnotize you. So we let him sleep in front of our cell, to make sure that nobody would hurt him.
Who's Danny Trejo?
He's an actor. Well, he's an actor. Former,
Actor.
No, not former actor. He's
the show.
The show?
The show he was on. It's escaping me at the moment.
I can't remember the show. I know he's been in a couple of movies and stuff and been, made guest appearances in TV shows and things. But yeah.
So, but he was in jail with Charlie Manson?
Yeah, he's an actor now, and he's got a stipulation to all the roles that he takes.
Oh, yeah?
Somehow, if he plays a bad guy, his character must always, if he plays a bad guy, must always like be arrested or caught or whatever. He's got to always pay for his crimes.
Yeah.
Let's see. Somebody that didn't get an invitation to the Taylor and Travis wedding.
Me.
And me. Thought for sure Jay would get in.
I did get an invitation, but I didn't. I just said, look, I can't make it.
Meghan Markle. So what? Why does anybody care? Why am I even talking about her? Supposedly, she walked down the aisle to her own song, Love Story, played by a string quartet.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
Adam Sandler called the Nantucket police not to do a limerick, to ask where he could play basketball. Wow, it's really, I already told you about.
Wow. Why didn't you lead with that?
Because I have no priorities whatsoever. What old movie would you pass down to the youths of today? The editors of Cosmo put together a list of 50 old movies that every young person needs to watch. I don't see Gone with the Wind on this list.
That's the first thing that came to my mind was Gone with the Wind. How about, is Casablanca on there? No?
No, don't see it. We'll go over that a little bit later.
Okay. I'm curious.
All right, the World Cup, you mentioned Argentina
and Egypt at 11 a.m. our time, and then you got Switzerland versus Colombia at 3 o'clock our time.
What do you think? What's the line on Colombia?
See, line, like cocaine.
Yeah, number one export.
Line.
Oh, let's grab this random call during this random segment. Hello?
Hi, who's this? You're on the air.
Hey, this is Station Wagon Pete. Good morning.
Good morning, Pete.
What's up?
years of our lives on that list?
Not in the part that I can read. No, I don't have the short list. I don't have the whole list. Shawshank Redemption.
Oh.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Really?
Heathers. The Breakfast Club.
Heathers is hilarious.
But I don't think of these movies as old. To me, I'm
you're talking about Gone with the Wind. You're kind of old.
Yeah. And we're going to be doing a very interesting segment on that with the Movie Maven later today at 5:00, 5:35.
Wonderful Life tells a good story about your self-worth.
I'm going to pull up the whole list. Idiocracy made the list.
Get out. Really?
See how timely I am?
Yeah.
Just 2 days a week we visit the Idiocracy.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, thanks for the call.
Thanks. Ooh.
Doink.
Boink.
All right, what else from the odds and ends here? Young Washington.
Yeah, how's it doing?
Pretty good. I think it's close to 30 or 40 million.
Except it got panned by the
of course it
the
did.
critics.
Of course it did, because the critics hate America. There's a sequel in the works already.
Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, not quite as young Washington. Middle-aged Washington.
Washington. Yeah, that'd be a fun contest. What do you name the sequel?
Not as young Washington.
Yeah, I like that.
A little older Washington. What's up, bud?
95-year-old William Shatner thinks he could still play Captain Kirk. I agree. And Mike Myers is apparently there is going to be an Austin Powers 4.
Hey, have you seen the commercials lately?
Yes.
They're really good.
Yeah, I think they're
what's that for?
Verizon.
Verizon, yeah.
Yeah, I was not. Here's the key thing, because you're going back. This is a movie franchise that's 30 years old.
I know.
It didn't embarrass them.
It didn't. It still.
Yeah.
He still looked like the same guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it still had the magic touch. Let's see. Danielle, blah, blah, blah. That's about it for the cheap and trashy here at 9 minutes after 7 o'clock.
Thank you very much. Heirloom Jewelers here in town. In fact, that at 5272 Hampstead High Street is waiting to hear from you. I say they are, but it's just one person. It's Troop Booth. He is waiting to hear from your call. 260-0066 is the number to reach out and talk to Troop Booth about the jewelry that you're interested in buying or the jewelry you're interested in selling. If you are interested in either one of those things, phone call has to happen, 260-0066. You can make that a text message if you would like to. You can send pictures through the text. That way he can send you pictures of the jewelry you're interested in. You can send him pictures of the jewelry you're looking to sell, whatever the case may be. Regardless, he's got a degree from the Gemological Institute of America and offers fair and honest values and pricing, as well as free evaluations. So you get the fair and honest values and pricing of what he is selling, free evaluations on what you might be trying to sell or just trying to figure out, what do I have? That's something else. You may have jewelry that's just sitting around. You don't even know what it is. You may not have any interest in selling it, but you may not know what it is. And if you can talk to Troop, first off, he'll tell you what it is, or at least parts of it, what that, the type of gem and the all that different stuff. He can tell you about that. But if it does have some value that you weren't aware of, you might reconsider that selling position. Let me tell you, Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, Saturday, 10 to 2, but that is by appointment only. So give Troop Booth a call, 260-0066. You can also find them online at Facebook and Instagram, and also at heirloomjewelers.com. So make sure you check them out, again, online and over the phone, 260-0066 and heirloomjewelers.com.
65's been a big troublemaker this morning. Here's the latest from Skipper, Salem Radio Network News. Just Ed, random facts next hour.
Well, we have some wreckers on the scene at an overturned 18-wheeler on I-65 southbound near Hyundai Boulevard. If you're traveling 65 southbound, you're going to be detoured over to Highway 31 down to Hope Hall. That's making traffic really busy for folks trying to get to Hyundai this morning on 31. Everywhere else, light to moderate traffic. We're getting busy around the area this morning. We'll keep you updated. McKinnon Toyota's got a good selection of Camrys right now, and there are more arriving. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up with the Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting truly great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them, but they have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go, and that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours, it's easy to find the right person right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. But if you're not using ZipRecruiter, you're missing out. So see what it's like when the impossible is easy. When you go to ZipRecruiter.com/radio right now to try ZipRecruiter for free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/radio. ZipRecruiter.com/radio. Never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Hi, this is Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop. Listen every Saturday to Winning Wellness and learn from experts in different fields of science and technology how nutritional supplements can help you.
Listen to Winning Wellness every Saturday at 10 a.m.
Today's show is brought to you by Pedro Pascal.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That guy's in everything now, even 10-second radio bits.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusada, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Hello!
Iran State TV says a tanker was hit by some sort of missile off Oman after ignoring warnings about the route it was taking through the Strait of Hormuz. The strike setting off a fire on board the natural gas tanker. President Trump has arrived in Turkey now. He'll be attending the annual NATO summit being held this year in Ankara. Long road to recovery for earthquake-ravaged Venezuela. Some 17,000 people have been left homeless following the twin earthquakes last month. The Americans' dream of a World Cup title has evaporated with a 4-1 loss to Belgium. The loss came on the heels of President Trump's successful intervention on behalf of a suspended member of Team USA. And a preliminary hearing for accused Charlie Kirk assassin Tyler Robinson will resume today. Dow futures up 135 points. More details at srnnews.com.
Balance of Nature's fruits and veggies and fiber and spice supplements. Our ingredients are 16 whole fruits, 15 whole vegetables, 4 powerful fibers, and 12 aromatic spices. It's one irresistible combo.
Oh, I have a friend, Julia, who has taken a Balance of Nature now for quite some time. And she said, oh, Becky, ask your doctor about taking Balance of Nature. So I talked to my doctor about it, and she said, oh, try it.
Start your journey with Balance of Nature supplements today. Call 1-800-246-8751 or go to balanceofnature.com and sign up as a new preferred customer to get 35% off your first preferred set with free shipping and our money-back guarantee. That's 1-800-246-8751. Don't wait. Now's the time to take action. Go to balanceofnature.com or call 1-800-246-8751 and get this special offer by using discount code Mike G.
Rock and roll! Let's rock. Those guys rock. Let's rock the joint.
Rock and roll music.
She likes to party. She likes to rock. She's hot. She's in charge. She's ready to rock. Rock and roll. You're like a rock star.
Rock it.
Let's rock and roll.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. Rock and roll!
I like rock, I like some country. I don't like polka.
Party like a rock star. And you are listening to the home of rock and roll.
I gotta rock and roll.
Yeah!
Oh, I would just love to pull out, half a dozen rock and roll, Layla, a few other songs, and just let them roll this morning.
Sunshine of Your Love. That's a good one.
Cream.
Yeah, a little Cream.
The Legends of Rock. That song, though, I mean, there's a song that lives up to its title so well. 17 minutes after 7 o'clock, it's Tuesday, so yeah, Menthol Meredith has some thoughts on something. Oh, the National Fair.
Oh.
She was not able to go, but she'll talk about that. In the meantime.
That goes till the 10th, right? Today's the 7th? Yeah.
I believe so. Just some fat clouds and a shower here and there was like a gift yesterday. Will there be more?
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Victoryland.
Victoryland Casinos, crowning 25K free play giveaway. The more you visit, the more chances you have to win. Victoryland Casino, where you can be a winner too.
Well, it's a very routine July pattern for the next few days, and that means it's not going to change much day to day. So, stop me if you heard this. Mostly sunny today with a high in the middle 90s, heat index close to triple digits.
Stop.
Scattered random storms, most numerous in the afternoon and evening hours. A few stronger storms with gusty winds certainly possible. Now that I didn't get a drop of rain yesterday, but I did get the big gust at the house. It knocked down the garbage can, by the way. Low tonight will be in the mid 70s. The storms fade out at night. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not much change. High in the low to mid 90s, 70s at night. More scattered random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening. Some put on quite a show. Right now this morning, mostly clear skies, calm winds. Temperature is 74 at 718.
Hey, not that we're obsessed with age, but I have a list of old person habits that we used to mock, but are actually, they're pretty good.
Oh, can you give me an example?
Well, the one on the list that jumps out because I've mocked it numerous times, the early bird special.
Oh, yeah.
Eating an early dinner. It's never busy at 5 o'clock. This is true. I mean,
but see, for me, it's different because of my day starting at 2 a.m.
Yeah. So. Well, it's the same thing on the weekends. For me, sleeping in is 5.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever I go to food outlet or any other place, I'm there before it gets really crazy. And that I consider that an advantage. You can sleep in, but then you get stuck with bigger crowds and longer lines and all that good stuff.
What's another example on there?
I was just outside and the sun was blinding, and I'm still waiting for my pupils to dilate here. Somebody said running. They used to mock runners. Now it's their favorite thing to do. Yeah, you come around a lot of stuff. Staying home on weekends.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
I remember one night I was in my early 30s, and I could have gone anywhere. I had no shortage of possible companions, but I just decided, you know what? I'm going to stay home, read this book, and watch TV, play with the cat.
Now, okay.
And it was like overcoming something, that pressure that you always have to be doing something on a weekend.
Well, a good example was the 4th of July. This last weekend. I wish I would have gone to the drone thing that you went to, but I just watched the 4th of July all over America from my couch, and that was fine.
And saw some really cool stuff.
Yeah.
What else made this list? Not wasting anything. I
hate to waste food.
Me too. Yeah, no, it just bothers me, almost like it did my dad, who
Yeah.
grew up in the Depression, and
and
they didn't have it to waste.
Yeah.
Yeah. Getting off social media.
Well, I don't scan
leaving it
Facebook anymore. I don't scan it. You know, like people feel like it's a job to look at everybody's posts. I don't do that anymore.
Can be.
I don't do that.
For me, it's Facebook Messenger because so many listeners send me good clips that I can play on the
Right?
show.
Yeah. Now,
So
Messenger's one thing.
it's a great resource. Once in a while, I'll scroll the feed just to see what's in there.
Yeah.
Listening to music at a normal volume.
Remember in the car? I have it. I have a lower volume than I used to.
Bigger speakers at home now. You can get, if you want that kind of volume, you can get it from a box as big as your hand.
That's true.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
Going to bed earlier.
Well, it's different for us because of our
We
hours.
have to wake up earlier too.
Yeah.
But there's also that kind of ties in with something I know a lot of folks deal with, which is FOMO, fear of missing out. If they go to sleep too early, they feel like they're going to miss something. What? I have no idea. But I know that's a thing.
People get up earlier now. People get up at very early hours now. And that didn't used to be the case.
Yeah, I think that's a generational thing. It was like, how late can you stay out? And look, when I was doing morning radio in Miami, that was a place that always had something going on. And we had.
Do you remember as a teenager sleeping till 10 a.m.? You know?
Sure.
Yeah. Geez.
The only way that happens today is if I'm like sick or something.
Yeah, right.
But there were days you may have had parallel experiences where I stayed out till we closed all of our hangout joints.
Yes.
3:00 was generally last call.
Yeah.
And then went home, slept for an hour, got up and did a morning show.
Oh my gosh. No, I couldn't do that.
By the way, prune juice made the list.
Is that right?
Kids make fun of it until they need it. And in completely opposite news, old people are now doing parkour.
What is that?
That's a exercise routine to stay agile.
Parkour is an exercise routine?
Isn't
wow.
I thought it was a margarine. No, that's parquet.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's an exercise routine. Those are the guys that, free run and jump across things and roll and turn and do that.
I used to
thing.
Used to have a track near my house. It was called the Heart Parkour. So you could walk, stop at all these different places and do anything from pull-ups.
Oh, yeah,
to
yeah. No, I know
various-
what you're talking about. Yeah, there's a few parks like
I'm
that.
assuming that's what this is.
Okay.
So say it again.
Parkour. P-A-R-K.
What are they? No. And what are they saying that it is? What are they? Why are you?
The older folks are. This is where you generally find a much younger crowd. Older people are going there to maintain balance and agility.
Okay, so it's talking about something completely different than what I'm thinking of. Parkour that I'm aware of was this type of running that people do, where they can, like, they usually do it on top of tall buildings, over ledges.
Oh.
They're jumping at precise things. They're bending and tumbling and turning and doing all these kind of freeform things.
You know what?
I'd have to show you a video of it, but
This may give us additional insights on this particular activity. Let's give this a quick listen here.
Think parkour is only for fearless 20-year-olds? Think again. Welcome to Senior Parkour. Watch Bob take the trash to the curb without pulling a hamstring. See Sally step out of the shower and absolutely stick the landing. Marvel as Frank bends down to pick up the TV remote. Then somehow gets back up. And don't miss the ultimate challenge, putting on socks while standing. Senior Parkour. Because at your age, every successful trip across the living room deserves a standing ovation.
A quick example. I just bent over out in front and picked a cigarette butt off the pavement and threw it away.
Yeah?
It has its roots in military obstacle course training and martial arts. Parkour includes flipping, running, climbing, swinging, vaulting, jumping, plyometrics, rolling, and whatever is suitable for a given situation.
Sounded like you just described my time in between shows during the day with all those.
I feel like taking a nap now.
Yeah, it'll wear you out. All right, we're at 7:26 for the process of buying a home. Sometimes it's a decision that's long in the planning, and sometimes you have to make a move quickly. Whatever the case, even if you're not even close to being ready to buy, partnering up with a great mortgage company is an awesome idea to help you first answer the questions you're going to have, to give you a preliminary look at what you might be able to do when you are ready to buy, if you're tired of renting. And Alabama Home Mortgage offers that. They're like neighbors. These are folks that you can sit and talk to. Nobody's going to pressure you to make a move because they're all about building relationships for the long term. I know somebody who has done a half a dozen mortgages with them. Some of them quickly, some of them required some planning. But whatever the case, consulting with them first so that you're absolutely sure this is a big decision. When you're ready to make it or ready to make that commitment, do it with people who understand all of the anxieties that go with it, all the questions that need to be answered. So whatever your situation happens to be, or maybe you know a young couple that's getting ready or thinking about buying a house, partner them up with Alabama Home Mortgage. Madeline and Kim, it's an incredible team there. I know so many people who have gotten their mortgage through them. At 567-4223, they can also help with VA mortgages. That's one of the better programs for veterans that the government offers, and like no down payment purchases, 100% cash out refis. Or maybe you need money and there's money in your house that you would like to withdraw. Talk to them. They can handle that for you as well. You'll love these people. 567-4223 in the 334 area code for Alabama Home Mortgage, an equal housing lender, NMLS number 1586368. All right, we do have situations on the road you need to know about. Skipper's got those. Sky has news. Jay has random facts after that.
If you are leaving Montgomery on I-65 northbound up above Verbena, we had a vehicle fire. We understand they have shut lanes down there for a bit, traffic moving slow. And in Montgomery, we're looking pretty good overall. However, 65 southbound out of Montgomery, got an overturned 18-wheeler at Hyundai Boulevard. You're going to be detoured at Highway 80 onto 31 to get around that accident. Traffic is backed up, moving slow there. We will keep you updated. Imagine graduating high school with your college degree already in your hand. That's the power of early college at Trentham State Community College. No debt, no delay, just a college degree. Go to trenthamstate.edu for more information. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery, Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Budget Floors and More, your new best friend.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed addressed the drive-by shooting of 6-year-old Kaylee Taylor at a press briefing Monday afternoon. Reed described Taylor's death as a senseless act of violence and a heinous tragedy. Reed added, when those responsible are found guilty, they're given the maximum sentence to send a message. The mayor also called for the perpetrators to be denied bond upon apprehension. 3 people have been arrested after an attempted drug deal led to a shooting in Elmore County. The incident happened July 2nd in the Titus area, where the 18-year-old male victim met with teenage suspects to buy drugs. The victim was shot during the attempted deal and remains hospitalized. The 3 teenage suspects, 2 males and a female, were arrested on Sunday. Funding for those taking part in Alabama's Choose Act educational savings account is now available for the upcoming school year. Up to $7,000 will be distributed for children attending private schools or $2,000 for homeschooling. There were a record number of almost 49,000 Choose Act applications submitted this year. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Hardwood, tile, carpet, flooring tools, and installation supplies. Find it all at Budget Floors and More in Montgomery. Big selection, contractor pricing, and personal service you won't find at the big boxes. Across from Publix in Del Reyta and online at budgetfloorsmgm.com.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. If it concerns your community, you'll hear about it on News Talk 93.1. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
It's July 7th, the greatest day ever. On the 7th of July, 1930, construction began on the Hoover Dam. At the time, it was the largest man-made object on Earth. When Americans learned of the sheer enormity of the dam, they were like, oh, darn. Have a great July 7th, the greatest day ever.
And now, hurry, tell whoever you can it's time for
Hoover. That's like the dam, Hoover.
Yeah.
Hoover you can.
Oddly enough, I have a damn random fact coming up in the second segment of the show. But it has nothing to do with the Hoover. Anyway, did you know New York Airways operated helicopter flights to the top of the Pan Am building up until 1977 when an accident killed 5 people.
I think it fell. There was, in those days, getting a film or a video of that kind of thing was rare because nobody had phone cameras.
Yeah, we didn't have that ability.
But that particular accident, I do believe, fell into the Hudson.
Yeah. Isn't that wild, though? That was not the only building in the world that had a helicopter pad.
Trying to see where how it happened and everything else. Accidents, there we go.
What date? What year?
1977, May 16th of 77. The landing gear failed while it was taking passengers on the roof of the Pan Am building. The aircraft fell onto its side. Its spinning principal rotor blades killed 4 passengers waiting to board.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Also injured a 5th. Parts of the broken blade fell into the streets below, killing 1 pedestrian and injuring another.
Kidding.
The accident precipitated the permanent closure of the heliport.
I would think so, at least for the day.
The Cinema Museum in London holds film of this helicopter from summer of '63, but not necessarily that incident.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, yeah. Anyway, get a little behind the scenes on that fact there for you. Huh. Did you know there is an opposite to a bird's eye view? And it is called a worm's eye view.
I never considered that.
Yeah. So from the highest to the lowest.
Bird's eye view. Opposite.
Did you know there is an unauthorized Michael Jackson musical called For the Love of a Glove?
Really?
Yeah. It is told from the perspective of Michael Jackson's glove.
Well, I don't know. I want to know where that glove has been.
The glove also happens to be an alien. And so I don't think it's like an animated thing, but anyway. For the children. Do you know Mr. Peanut's full name?
Mr. Peanut's full name? No, I never I said Peanuts. Not Mr. Penis, Mr. Peanuts. First name.
Not first, full.
Full.
Which would include his first.
Shelley?
No, it's ridiculous, honestly.
What?
Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe.
How pretentious is that, Bartholomew?
Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe.
That name Bartholomew is so old school now that it's probably going to make a comeback at some point.
I don't know. Maybe at some point. They have to, somebody end up on Game of Thrones or something with.
Well, you know, sometimes kids can live up to it. Nobody that's named Bartholomew is going to be a failure. Name one historical failure named Bartholomew.
Well, he's not really a failure, but he gave failures encouragement across Bart Simpson.
Oh.
He's not a.
Never mind.
Not a real person, but
he is.
But his full name is Bartholomew Simpson. So, did you know the UK has a version of G.I. Joe, but it's not known as G.I. Joe. It's known as Action Man.
Action Man.
And the G.I. Joe, a real American hero toy line, over there is called Action Force International Hero. So, did you know this place used to be considered the oyster capital of the world?
Okay.
I have no idea where.
Okay, I'm going to say Apalachicola.
No.
Mobile.
It used to be called the Big Oyster, but now it's called something else.
The Big Oyster.
Yeah.
Boston?
No. Because now it's called the Big Apple.
Oh.
Oh,
but it was once called the Big Oyster.
Get out.
In the 1600s, the Hudson River hosted over 350 square miles of reefs containing half the world's oyster population.
Wow.
They were so plentiful that ships had to navigate around them, and places like Ellis and Liberty Islands were originally named Oyster Islands.
Huh.
So, yeah.
The Big Oyster.
I know.
The oyster capital of the world now, can you want to guess that one?
Baltimore.
It is not on the East Coast.
It is.
No.
I have
It
no
is
idea.
South Bend, Washington. They produce about 1 in every 6 oysters that are consumed in the United States. So.
Boy, I consumed a lot of oysters.
I love them. Now, South Bend holds the contemporary title, but several other locations around the globe have historically been referred to by this moniker due to their massive harvests, Apalachicola being one of those.
Okay.
New York City being the other, and a place in France is also considered. I've never had international oysters, but I have had oysters in Washington before, and they're amazing. If there is, I love the oysters that we have here.
How do you like them? Cold?
Oh, no, raw. Yeah, cold and raw over ice. That's right.
But it got to be on a cracker, and it's got to have the hot sauce on it for me.
Yeah. I like them char grilled.
I love them char grilled.
With the cheese and garlic.
I don't prefer them any other way than raw.
And then
Is that right?
Yeah.
Really?
Make the special spongy bread to sop up the butter and garlic.
I like baked oysters as well. Yeah.
But do they really make you,
No, they don't.
If you put that in your mindset, probably.
Probably, if you think about it, they do. But man, I've gone to like quarter oyster days where it's just 25 cents per.
Oh, yeah.
And had like 35 of them.
Wow.
I didn't feel any different other than I ate too many damn oysters.
Now, do you worry? A lot of people worry about eating oysters because of the inherent problem with.
See, I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
And I try not to think about it because it'll deter me from. I think it would make me more scared to eat them.
Yeah, well,
especially when I go to these that are like, quarter oyster days, and I can down like 35 of them things, but and apparently I'm rolling the dice every time I do.
I don't know if you're a Bloody Mary fan, but have you ever had an oyster shot?
No.
It's like an oyster in a Bloody Mary kind of.
No, I've never had one.
Yeah, it's really good.
No, love the oysters though. Anyway, coming up on Random Facts, we have a random fact about a dam, not the Hoover one. We have a random fact about 2 presidents, one about a president's daughter, the other one about a specific president. We have a random fact about Ben Affleck And also a random fact about an elementary class in Aurora, Colorado from 1998. We'll tell you what they did that is coming up on Random Facts.
All righty. Market is up this morning, almost 200 points. The Dow at 53.5. Brett McDonald analyzes all the money news for us, makes sense out of it. Really good at analyzing the day's data, the things and news stories that move the market. If you're interested in starting something, it's never too late. He always likes me to remind people about that. And a sit down is an easy way to do it because there's no high pressure to make a move or invest in this or that. It's just what's best for you and your future. 387-0094 to make that appointment with Invista Advisors. Here's Skipper, our traffic advisor.
Well, we have some issues on I-65 northbound up near Verbena. Had a vehicle fire. They have one lane of traffic open there now, so it is moving a little at least. 65 southbound, they're dealing with an overturned 18-wheeler near Hyundai Boulevard. You'll be detoured at Highway 80 on 65 south over to 31. Traffic's moving slow through the detour area. And the 400 block of Eastdale Road got a tree across the roadway. Be safe. We'll update you. Davis Door and Sash has quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials by mentioning this ad. Visit DavisDoorandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A-plus Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
All right, this could suck.
News and talk without the static. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
And now. Hello, suicide hotline. Please hold.
Shit, wasn't a miss? Nah, too long. I thought it might have. But
no, sorry.
No, I want credit for being risk-taking and edgy.
No.
Okay.
No.
The committee says no.
No.
I have been denied.
Did you know? Yeah. Are you familiar with President Nixon's daughter?
Trisha?
Yeah.
Julie.
Oh.
The other one.
The other one.
Julie.
Yeah, her name's Julie Nixon.
Julie.
But she's also married to someone, so she has an extra last name.
Eisenhower.
Correct. She's married to President Eisenhower's grandson.
Right.
So.
David, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
And they had the wedding in the White House.
Yes.
Remember that? It was a big deal.
Yeah, LBJ, a lot of presidents wanted to get their daughters married off while they were in the White House.
Is that the only marriage that took place in the White House?
No. Grover.
Well, he got married at the White House.
Yeah, right. But as far as siblings go.
To a much younger woman.
I mean, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Baby Ruth.
All right, Grover.
Speaking of presidents, this is the only American president to have a patent.
Oh,
that is Abe Lincoln.
That is Abe Lincoln.
Yes.
Do you know what he patented?
It has something to do with a chair.
No. Nope, not a chair.
Paperclip or something like that.
Huh?
Some kind of a.
What did you say earlier?
I've heard this before. Something with paper.
Oh no, not paper.
No, it has to do with. God, I know this. This is going to make me so angry. Go ahead, tell me.
Basically, he came up with the idea for the Panama Canal. I mean, he didn't come up with specifically that. He came up with the idea. It's a patent for an adjustable chamber to lift vessels in water.
Oh.
It's pretty impressive engineering.
It
when
is.
You think about it. That they can do that. The locks.
The locks, yeah. Did you know?
The bagels, that's another story. Well,
Speaking,
bagels.
Speaking of water,
yeah.
I'm going to mispronounce this dam. It's in California, the Matilia, M-A-T, which is Matt. I get that. Now, here comes the hard part. I-L-I-J-A, and I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But that dam in California was built in 1947. It once held a capacity of, I'm not sure how to read this part either, 7,018 acre feet. Is that correct? In how to pronounce, is it acre?
What's the question again, Sonny?
I don't know how to. I don't know that unit.
An acre foot is a unit of volume, not length.
Okay.
It's used in water management. So this dam, the Matilia whatever dam in California, once held a capacity of 7,018 acre feet. However, due to sedimentation by 2021, the reservoir completely silted up, and the dam is no longer able to hold any water. Despite attempts to remove the dam, which goes back to 1964, it still remains standing in California. There.
Damn.
Yeah.
And what you remember what happened on this date in 1930?
Was it the Hoover?
Building of the Hoover Dam began. 21,000 men. 5 years.
One of the more interesting random facts about that is that the cement is still drying.
It is. Yes. That's an interesting property of cement. Cement, yeah.
Once it's finally sealed, then, Jimmy Hoffa will finally be. Wasn't there rumor that he was?
Oh, he's been
in the dam.
The most credible witnesses to Hoffa disappearing claim he is under a interstate, one of those giant cement
pillars.
Right.
Yeah.
He's propping up an interstate. I think either in Manhattan or Jersey.
Yeah. Because didn't they say he was at the Meadowlands or something like that?
That's another popular one.
Did you know in 2014, Ben Affleck received a lifetime ban from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, specifically the blackjack tables there? Surveillance footage caught him counting cards during a high-stakes game. Security informed him that he was too good and classified him as an advantage player. I believe counting cards is not necessarily illegal for you to do.
No.
Because it's,
But they watch that.
But if you're doing it, they don't want you in there. Yeah.
No, because the whole idea is the house has the odds in their favor.
Yeah.
That's how they stay in business.
But if you have the ability to count the cards, you're kind of legally advantaged.
Yes.
You're still okay. You're not cheating.
Too bad for the casino.
Yeah. And finally, did you know, in 1998, this is interesting, an elementary students in Aurora, Colorado, this is weird, they started buying slaves. So what happened was there were slaves in Sudan, and the students in Aurora started buying these slaves in order to free them.
Oh, okay.
This gained global attention with schools in other countries who started doing the same thing, a slave buyback program.
Is this in regular time? I mean, recent?
1998.
1998, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Problem was, is that the more they did this, they realized that they were just helping slavery grow. Because as you sold them, more you'd get more in.
Yeah, interesting.
The road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Yeah.
You weren't doing anything to stop it.
It's a good place to use that. Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Exactly. So
All right.
those are your random facts.
All right, I have some random prices for you at Food Outlet where cost plus 10% works every single day, but they add specials each week, good from Wednesday through the following Tuesday. So Tuesday, today, is the last day for this particular batch of specials, and there's some really good ones here you might want to take advantage of. A pound of Sunnyland Jumbo Franks, which are excellent, either on a bun or as part of a Beatty casserole. Just 98 cents.
You yell that with such strain.
People still, it's funny. We were big on that a few years ago. But
yeah, we were at a parade.
Yes.
And people are doing that.
I don't know why that works, but people still say that to me. I saw somebody at Food Outlet. Was there actually Saturday this weekend? Boston Butts are $1.68 a pound. That is a great price. All of Moore's marinades and sauces are just $2.17 for the 16-ounce bottle. And speaking of beans, now my favorite are the honey sweet, but all of Bush's baked beans are good. $2.26 for the large 28-ounce can. Your favorite Coke products, buy the 12-pack, the fridge pack, $4.99. That's about $3-4 less than you'll see it at other stores. Bluebell ice cream, my goodness, $5.55 for the half gallon. That, too, is about $3 or $4 lower than you'll find at other places. And all ballpark hot dog or hamburger buns, 2 packages for $4. The Grillinator is my favorite. 3-pound bag of yellow onions, just $1.80. And seedless watermelons, $4.99 each. And there are many more. They're all posted at the front door of the Food Outlet nearest you. Please give them a try. Wonderful folks, locally owned. Another great reason to go there, above and beyond the savings you'll enjoy, as I have for 14 years. Main Street at Prattville, Highway 14 in Millbrook, and I will see you Sunday morning, Coliseum Boulevard, next to Eastbrook Flea Market and Antique Mall. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, time for that $20 Food Outlet Pop Quiz question with Quizmaster Jay.
Earlier in Random Facts, we told you who Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe is. Who is that?
He's better known as...
Yeah, we have a different name for Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe. What is that name?
All right. We will be glad to hand you that $20 head start at Food Outlet if you're the first eligible person at 272-9228. 272-9228. Call now. We're waiting for you.
Well, we have some issues on I-65 northbound up near Verbena. Had a vehicle fire. They have one lane of traffic open there now, so it is moving a little at least. 65 southbound, they're dealing with an overturned 18-wheeler near Hyundai Boulevard. You'll be detoured at Highway 80 on 65 south over to 31. Traffic's moving slow through the detour area. And the 400 block of Eastdale Road got a tree across the roadway. Be safe, we'll update you. Davis Door & Sash has quality replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials by mentioning this ad. Visit DavisDoorAndSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up. Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Yeah, this morning at 7:55. So Leah is first one in and eligible.
Hey, hi.
Woohoo, eligible.
Who's Bartholomew? Never mind. Who is that?
Bartholomew Richard Fitzgerald Smythe.
Who knew that Mr. Peanut was so precise?
I know, right? I know, right?
Very good.
Yep.
So Leah,
Well, thank you.
I know you're a Food Outlet shopper, so this is great. Please hold.
I know they got some good sales.
We will get you jam up and jelly type. By the way, jam and jelly also cost plus 10%. See how I work that in?
I see that.
Here's Paul.
Hey, Paul. Hi.
Good morning.
Hey, this star has a lifetime ban from the Hard Rock Casino in Las Vegas.
Oh, goodness. I can't remember. I tip of my tongue.
Okay. How about the only president to have a patent?
It's Abraham Lincoln.
That is correct. Right? There you go. And by the way, the star that's banned from the casino is Ben Affleck.
Thank you.
Okay.
Affleck.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Paul, and back up, Steve.
Hey, hi.
Hey, good morning. Damn, Greg. You know, whoever thinks they can do a Hoover ever thinks do it better than convoluted intros just needs to step
I
forward.
finally had one that didn't work out today, but I wanted to try it, and you can't. There's really no way to practice these. So
I always give you about 3 mulligans a month. So,
Yeah.
you know, this is mulligan number 1 for July. So what?
I don't think I used a mulligan all last month. I had a good
No,
one.
you got
He had a good
you got
month.
mulligans in the bag.
Had a
You got
good
mulligans
month.
in the bag.
Yep. Okay. Hey, so tell me something. The opposite of a bird's eye view is what?
You know, it's really crazy. We used to dig them up and go fishing with them. The worms.
Correct.
You ever try to put a hook through a worm?
Yeah, I have.
You know, I haven't done that in years since I was a kid. But I mean, we used to go to a store to buy worms.
Oh yeah.
We actually were able to get them out of the lawn.
Oh,
if
is
you
that
went
right?
down deep enough,
Yeah.
you could
Get
find
some
them in there.
dishwashing soap and
They're,
mix it up and throw it out in the yard. They'll come up.
Slimy.
Dishwasher soap?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dishwashing soap. Yeah.
Oh,
you just
like-
mix it up in a bucket, throw it out in the yard.
Who knew that? I learned so much on this radio program.
I know. I'm going to keep coming back.
Now, what we used when we went fishing, because it was so plentiful at the time, was
Yeah.
just raw shrimp. We used
Oh man, I've never done that,
Oh,
but
man.
I can see where that
They,
would work.
They knock them, you know, the perch, the small fish, we call them the sacre. Oh man, they'd knock it out the water.
Yeah, but fish eating seafood. Well, that's
Yeah.
One of the days that we had rain at the house, I was walking from my car to the door, and there were 2 or 3 of these really long worms on my walkway path.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And you can cut them in half, and one will, they'll just scurry away from each other, right?
Yeah, it was just weird to see in that many just worms coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They'll either come out when it's really wet, or if it's very, very dry, you'll see them come out as well. Looking, they're trying to migrate somewhere else, and a lot of times they'll be in my driveway. At least we got a lot of cooked worms.
That is so
And
weird.
the people used to eat those things.
People are still fishing with worms, I guess. I mean, I haven't fished in
Dude,
years.
I prefer just to go get me some shrimp, or use some old bread.
Oh, okay.
You-
Oh, nice. Interesting.
But yeah. Growing up down in South Louisiana, we learned all kind of things.
I hear you. Hear you, man.
Oh well, y'all have a great day, and Greg, keep on bringing them convoluted intros, brother.
All right.
Never stop. Never stop.
Well, that was the first time I tried that one, and it didn't work, but better luck next time. Thanks, Steve.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Truckers, listen up. A $2,500 sign-on bonus only at Wiley Sanders Truck Lines. Work for a company that puts God and family first. 855-777-9785. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
If you're going fishing today, it's going to be a pretty good day. Mostly sunny with a high in the middle 90s. Heat index close to triple digits again, with scattered random storms start to pop up. Yesterday, they started to pop up on the radar late morning, and then they got more plentiful in the afternoon. Not every town gets one. You know the deal. In fact, it's a neighborhood-to-neighborhood situation sometimes, with low to mid-70s at night as the storms fade out. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not much day-to-day change. Highs in the low to mid-90s, 70s at night. More random showers and storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. Some put on quite a show in this kind of heat. Right now, this morning, well, I can get you a brand new temperature from the airport because I've got the stuff right here. 77 now at Danley Field, 8 o'clock.
Life's a beach with an ASE loan financing the fun you deserve. It's your summer, your way. ASE has the funds. Apply online or at any of our 9 locations.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your culture. ASE.
Federally insured by NCUA.
Yeah, it took a long time for honesty to make its way into medical advertising, for example, for women and female-related issues. That was the breakthrough. It was the guys that waited the longest time to finally become aware that something as simple as a low testosterone situation, which is very common in men over the age of 35, can cause difficulty sleeping. A guy who likes to work out, who is active, yet sees no muscle improvement or muscle tone. That's a low T issue. And sleep, metabolizing calories, all of these things can be connected to low T, which means if you are tested and do have that condition, even, of course, low libido as well, the good news is Montgomery Men's Health can turn that around for you quickly, but nobody can help you until you get that simple test. It's only $99, and it can be a complete game changer, restoring your energy, your drive. And with that comes better confidence because it's in a way, if especially in this kind of heat, if you're withering and you feel old or something's wrong, it could be nothing more than that. And it can be turned around easily. Okay. Guys dealing with issues with ED, PE, and more, this is the place where you find real medical solutions, not over-the-counter insanity, or the kinds of things you see, and it's almost shameful. Some of the claims that are made for products advertised online for guys to help with ED and so forth. Almost all of that stuff is witch's brew. This is real medicine. These are FDA-approved treatments administered at a medical facility run by a board-certified urologist. So the difference is in the results, and they can be completely game-changing. For an appointment on the low T test, call 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. You can also make the appointment online at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com and learn more, too, about some of the other services available at MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com. We have the Wall Street Business Report next. It's just past 8.
With the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander. President Donald Trump on Monday rang the opening bells for the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ from the Oval Office, a symbolic act that reflects how he has increasingly tied his presidency to the stock market. Trump has tried to get more Americans to focus on their 401k investments, saying that his policies should get the credit for any gains. The Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries and its allies, collectively known as OPEC Plus, announced on Sunday that 7 countries would expand oil production by a combined total of 188,000 barrels per day. This will start in August. It was the 5th consecutive month OPEC Plus agreed to raise oil outputs. Microsoft is cutting 4,800 jobs, about 2.1% of its global workforce, including a large number of workers at its Xbox video game business. The layoffs included 1,600 Xbox workers, with more to come this year. For the Wall Street Business Report, I'm Bill Alexander in Washington.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
We get this question all the time.
Do you handle that?
Buying or selling a home?
Yes.
Commercial?
Yes.
Land or investments?
Absolutely. Hannah and Eddie Realty Group. One team.
Every real estate move. 334-322-0662.
From weddings and concerts to cookouts and construction sites, TT Porta Toilets has been serving Central Alabama for over 30 years. Whether you need standard portable toilets with wash stations or upscale restroom trailers for special events, the Tierce family has the right solution for every occasion. So when you're planning your next big event or project, make it easy on yourself. Call 285-5513 or visit ttportatoilet.com. TT Porta Toilets. Clean, convenient, dependable.
Tired of spending your weekends fighting weeds, patchy grass, and a mower that never starts? Mosley Lawn Pros is the solution. They handle residential and commercial lawn maintenance, landscaping, cleanups, and property care, so you don't have to. They show up on time, do the job right, and leave your lawn looking sharp every time. Stop stressing over your yard and start loving it. When it comes to your lawn, call the crew your neighbors and local businesses trust. One call, one crew, problem solved. Mosley Lawn Pros, built on hard work, driven by quality. Find them today on Facebook or Google.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
Well, I-65 northbound been a problem today at Verbena. Had a vehicle fire. All lanes were shut down earlier. One lane traffic there now. And I-65 southbound overturned 18-wheeler near Hyundai Boulevard. They are still working that. Road is blocked. You will have a detour at Highway 80 over to 31 to get around the accident. Keep it here for updates. At McKinnon Toyota, they got 3.9% financing on Tacomas. Add the lowest tax rates in Alabama, and it's worth the drive. McKinnon Toyota, exit 212 off I-65 in Clanton. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
The River Region's first and only news talk station on FM. Live, local talk. News Talk 93.1 FM, WACV.
Potato 7, over the weekend, during various episodes of Doom Scrolling, I saw a lot of sad photos of owners and dogs who are just freaking out over the fireworks.
Oh, it is the worst day of the year for dogs as far as freaking out, yeah.
Man, don't you think it's time somebody came up with dog-friendly fireworks?
Your dog pees on the carpet every year around the 4th of July. But now, there's a new line of fireworks your pooch will appreciate. Introducing dog-friendly fireworks. Just light the fuse. But instead of a giant kablam, it makes a sound your dog loves, like a squeaky toy. And the sound of an electric can opener, a doorbell, and the one sound dogs love most, aluminum foil being unwrapped. Wow, that brought Rufus out from under the bed. Plus, our biggest seller, Roman candles that sound like your dog's favorite word. Walkies! Walkies! Dog-friendly fireworks. They're a TREAT for your dog's ears.
Man, some of the stuff I saw on Facebook was heartbreaking over the weekend. And it's not just little dogs, big dogs.
Just, sure.
I don't know if it's the whistling sound they make, that it's, at a level that triggers them somehow, or if it's just the...
Fortunately, we didn't have that in my neighborhood this year, but it's been a problem. Yeah, definitely.
8 minutes after 8 o'clock, you know who it's Tuesday. We have yet to hear from Menthol Meredith.
Yeah. Why is that?
I don't know. She's got a very topical subject today, the National Fair. So let's see what she has to say about that. Our chain smoking. In fact, I think I saw her in Old Cloverdale on Sunday.
Supposed to go to that great American State Fair in Washington, but you just never know where you'll land when you're hitchhiking. And that's how I ended up spending the 4th at an abandoned Jenny Craig with a colt. Was it weird as crap? Yes. Was it the first holiday I've spent with a colt? No. But they probably wouldn't have let me into that state fair anyway, seeing as how I'm banned from 14 state fairs from, infractions ranging from everything from partial nudity to pig rustling. And what has come to be known as the corn dog incident. Okay, y'all. I gotta go. I'll just catch y'all at the 300th celebration in Washington. Hopefully, they'll have that big swimming pool fixed by then.
The corn dog incident, would we like to know more about that? No. Hey, Bill is on the phone.
Yeah.
Hi, Bill.
Bill, good morning.
Hey, guys. Hi, guys. How you doing?
Yeah,
I just wanted to backtrack a little bit about the soccer game last night.
Sure.
Me and my wife went to a sports bar to watch the game.
Uh-huh.
You know how noisy it gets in those bars, so I asked them to turn up the volume. And it was really impressive to hear the fans in the stands singing the national anthem.
Yeah.
You don't hear that very often, but it eventually got drowned out by the patrons in the bar singing the national anthem.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
That was great.
I forget.
I would have said
a couple of years ago we were watching Game 1 of the World Series at Baumhauer's, and they were doing the national anthem, and everybody in the place started singing it. It was really cool. Those kinds of patriotic things seem to happen here in Alabama.
So we lost and we're out of it now. But for me, it brought a lot of pride, and also the fact that all these people from other countries are loving being here, loving it.
Absolutely.
When we have a huge, dedicated section of media telling people constantly how awful things are right now, unless you have a stock portfolio, of course.
Yeah.
Then you're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
I've heard somebody say once that you don't really appreciate this country until you go and visit another
Go
one.
somewhere else. Exactly. Right. Yeah.
Absolutely true.
Yeah. How about the fact that Europe has no air conditioning and we do? That's another thing. I love
ice and free refills and so much more.
I know, right?
They could use that air conditioning now with the heat wave they've got going on.
We have Buc-ee's.
Yeah. In a way, it's very similar, and I think I'm drawing a correct parallel here. But the POWs that were here in America in World War II,
They expected awful treatment, and they couldn't believe.
no, they were treated well. They had more to eat as POWs than they did as soldiers.
And they didn't understand.
They did not have a clue because of what they were taught in Germany.
Barbaric.
Yeah, but that no country was capable of the production
Right.
that we did here. I've mentioned this the other day. They POWs that they had captured from the Luftwaffe couldn't understand. They didn't believe that we were producing a bomber an hour
that many
at Willow Run in
planes.
Detroit. So they took the prisoners there
To show.
and showed them 63 minutes from start to finish to complete a bomber.
I know, right?
But they had been so brainwashed by their, socialist government that they didn't think that was possible. This is America.
But I'm glad you experienced that last night, Bill. That's
I really
cool.
did. I would have videotaped it, but I was singing the national anthem.
I hear you. I
But
love
it was a great experience.
That's really good to hear. All right, Bill. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, you have a good day. Bye bye.
Later.
Great story. Love hearing those kinds of stories too. Next, not next hour, later this hour, which is already off to a flying start. J&J Power Sports Outdoors will bring you our Morning Maroon nominees. Right now, I'd just like to tell you, if you're looking for a better way to mow, they carry all of the Bad Boy products there. They are your go-to Bad Boy dealer here in the River region, from zero turns to self-propels. Not only do they have the complete selection, they can service your purchase as well. Warranty, everything. They got you covered. J&J Power Sports Outdoors also carries a whole long line of fun products, from Arctic Cat ATVs, Segway side-by-sides, youth ATVs, and dirt bikes. There's a lot of fun on their website. And again, not only can they help you finance it, whether it's something for the great outdoors or a new mower, they can also take care of your purchase as well after the fact. So it's a complete and full-service dealer. The Bad Boy products, from what I understand, are absolutely amazing. I want to go up and take a look at those, like the zero-turn mower. I haven't never ridden one of those, so I'd love to give it a try. They have a Facebook page, but I'd recommend the website, jjpowersportsandoutdoors.com. If you up there say hi to Jeff and Haley, they own it. Jeff's a Marine Corps veteran. This was his dream, and everybody that I've talked to that's been there just raves about it. J&J Power Sports Outdoors, Highway 14, Millbrook, jjpowersportsandoutdoors.com. All right, we will be back after Salem Radio Network News in just a moment.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. Here are several ways to attract more buyers to your home. First, price it right to sell, not to sit. An accurate market analysis will tell you what price it should be. Next, prepare the home to show and sell by deep cleaning by a professional cleaner, including carpet. Declutter all rooms, including closets. Evaluate flooring, replace if needed. Paint inside and out where needed, and make the kitchen and bath sparkle. How about the exterior? Are the colors faded on the shutters or fascia? Power washing them and all sidewalks and driveways and patios prior to listing the house. Remember, your price and curb appeal will create a showing appointment. Your condition of the house will make them stay and look longer and buy quicker. For all the steps you need to take to get your house ready for sale, call Bo Goodson at the Goodson Group, 334-221-2883 or 334-551-0225.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror, and that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
Today's show is brought to you by vodka, the only booze you can put in a water bottle without your boss noticing.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason in Washington.
Sorry.
It is wheels down for President Trump. He's in Turkey now, site of this year's annual NATO summit. Alliance leaders will strive to convince him that they are committed to spending more on defense. International shipping, that remains subject to attack in the Strait of Hormuz. A tanker caught fire off the coast of Oman after it was hit by some sort of missile, presumably fired by Iran. Calls are growing within his own party for Democrat Graham Plattner to step down as the U.S. Senate candidate in Maine. On top of other allegations, now a woman is accusing Plattner of sexual assault. Millions in the mid-Atlantic and the Northeast facing another day of rain as floodwaters and the threat of flooding persist. On Wall Street this morning, the Dow futures 134 points higher, NASDAQ futures down 267. More details, srnnews.com.
Are you carrying more than $10,000 in credit card debt? Do you feel like you're running on a financial treadmill, making payment after payment, month after month, yet never getting ahead? If you're tired of watching your hard-earned money disappear into interest charges, there may be options available to help you take back control of your finances. At Total Financial Freedom, they'll show you what qualified consumers may be able to save through programs designed to help them resolve debt faster than making minimum payments alone. The consultation is free, confidential, and comes with absolutely no obligation. Why spend years, sometimes decades, paying thousands in interest when there may be a better path forward? Total Financial Freedom is a Christian-owned company that has helped thousands of Americans pursue financial freedom for nearly 20 years and is proudly A+ rated and accredited by the Better Business Bureau. Call now and ask how you can receive a complimentary copy of The Debt Dietitian. Stop running in place. Start moving toward financial freedom at 866-744-7344. 866-744-7344.
Can you tell me what day it is?
You want answers? I want the truth.
Well, truth be told,
You can't handle the truth.
I'll tell you what day it is.
it's National Tell the Truth Day.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying.
The truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
Truth Day? They want the truth. You know, the truth shall set you free.
The truth is,
It's showtime.
The truth. That's our format, isn't it? We're not allowed to lie. I wish I wanted to find that Elizabeth Warren clip we played earlier this morning. That's a doozy.
The right guy?
Yeah. Her extolling the virtues. Graham Plattner is Her kind of guy. I could find that quickly enough. With all the heat and everything, and we saw people with, the personal fans. But supposedly there's a wearable air-conditioned clothing. It's a luxury tracksuit, and it was premiered at a fashion show in Paris. Adidas and designer Rick Owens came up with this, and it's different than existing hot weather accessories like the fans and so forth. They're normal tracksuits, but they can inflate with cold air. So they're not form-fitting, and the review of this says it will make you look like Violet Beauregard from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate
That's what
Factory.
I figured. You're just going to look like a big inflatable.
Yeah. So it expands like a balloon as it cools. The models on the runway are trying to make it look fashionable, but it's targeted at high-performance athletes who need to be able to cool down. They'll come up with something someday, but I have these two shirts. You guys have seen them with the tears.
Yeah.
When it's that bad, I don't care how many holes the shirt has. That fabric is so worn, you barely know that you have it on. And I'm going to stay with it until it completely falls off. Are we having more of this?
Rich Thomas Weather, a service of Riverside Chevrolet Wetumpka. If it's Chevy, it's Riverside. Best price, best selection. Check them out on the web at riversideusa.net.
In a word, yes. Mostly sunny today with a high temperature in the middle 90s. Heat index close to triple digits again. Routine July forecast, though, with scattered random storms mostly in the afternoon and evening hours. Feast or famine. One neighborhood gets wet, another neighborhood doesn't. For instance, you said it rained here at the station yesterday.
Yes.
Okay, so at my house, a few miles away, I got all the wind gusts from the storm, but not a drop of rain. But that's the way it works in the summertime.
Got nothing in Bravo.
No?
No, I got drops. I was out walking.
Yeah.
And I would feel a drop or two, but nothing.
Yeah.
Thunder, sure.
Yeah.
But no.
By the way, if you're close enough to hear thunder, you are close enough to be struck. Keep that in mind. You can be up to 10 miles away from the storm. We'll be in the low to mid 70s at night. Storms fade out normally and in the nighttime hours. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, not much day-to-day change. Highs in the low to mid 90s, 70s at night, more random storms. Right now this morning, 77 out at the airport. Last time we got a reading from them. Calm winds, 823.
Pringles is selling
I saw that.
flavored hot dog
buns
in a can.
Yeah. So they're potato based.
Pringles
buns.
pop-up dog buns. Pop dog buns.
What is the National Hot Dog Day is coming up? Does it say on there when it is? It's within the next week or so.
Since you do the timeline and you're telling us this day and that day,
Yeah,
if you see it on the horizon, would you give me a heads up?
I will. In fact, I'm going
If
to
there's
check.
enough time, I could do a Vienna Wiener party. But I need advance notice. It takes about 2 days to get the kit. You got to get the kit with the nuclear relish.
And it's not cheap, is it?
And we could show people on our YouTube feed, what a real Chicago dog looks like. Poppy bun, the nuclear relish.
Wednesday the 15th.
Yeah, that is so these go on sale. They're going to sell them just for 2 days.
That's it.
Yeah, tomorrow online at noon Eastern, and then they'll do it again on Wednesday, July 15th, on Hot Dog Day.
All right.
Yeah.
See, now I could do that, and it's probably a good idea because that could be my last meal. Because the next day I go in. Well, let's be realistic.
Oh man!
And if I were on death row,
oh God, would that be?
all right, Budell, what's your last meal going to be? I'd ask for a Vienna Wiener because it would take 3 days for them to get it, and that way I'd buy a little extra time.
Still the greatest we've talked about it before, value in the world is that quarter-pound Costco hot dog for $1.50.
Do you know
$1.50.
prices go up and down there all the time?
Yep.
But I think it was about a month ago or something, It was just a viral rumor that Costco was going to raise the price of that hot dog and soda, and America went nuts.
You can't do that.
That's like sacred. You can't do that. They take a loss on those.
They do.
They don't dare. There's just some things you may not tamper with.
Didn't they come back and say and make a statement and say, and we're not going to?
Yes, quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing what some people get worked up about.
That's a great value.
$8.26. Yes, plus you can shovel your own onions and dress it the way you want there. Spill things and nobody yells at you. It's fun. 27 minutes past. I'm just, this is a crazy thought. We're talking about hot dogs and buns.
Yeah.
If you went to Bryan Jewelry, they could do a charm bracelet with everything intended to a hot dog and make it look beautiful, if that was your favorite thing. What they do at Bryan Jewelry, now they have a great selection and it competes with any national chain. Trust me on that. You can see it for yourself at bryanjewelry.com, and the store is packed with beautiful merchandise. But if you want to get creative and thinking ahead, I know it's hotter than Hades right now. Nobody's really thinking about Christmas, but if you want to do something special, they have layaway programs there, or you can get the idea into the talking phase by stopping by and visiting Lynn Bryan, third generation of the Bryan family, to have the store and get the ball rolling, get something accomplished, which will make the holidays so much easier to enjoy because you won't have all that stress. Now, they also offer ways to save money. If you visit the website, bryanjewelry.com, and I do recommend it, click the members link so that when you buy something that costs $200 or more, and believe me, they have great items under $20. You can shop in any direction at any price level you want. I mean, they cover it all. But it's nice to save $100 on something that costs $200 or more. Their store is gorgeous. It's at 1778 East Main in Prattville. They have been around almost 8 full decades, and I said over 3 generations. And the team that Lynn has there, the professional jewelers, they do it all. For the complete services, visit the website, click the members link, bryanjewelry.com, and then stop by and see Lynn and her team for your next special occasion destination. Let's see, we're getting to our destinations here.
We had a vehicle fire earlier this morning, 65 northbound near Verbena. A second accident right after that. Traffic still moving slow there. And there is a detour on I-65 southbound at Highway 80 over to 31 to get back onto 65 at Hope Hall. That due to an overturned 18-wheeler at Hyundai Boulevard. No other issues that we're aware of at the moment, just very busy early morning traffic. High school students, Trenton State Community College dual enrollment program lets you earn college credits while you're still in high school. Take the first step towards your college journey. Go to trentumstate.edu for more information. Buckle up with J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
News is brought to you by Adams Motorsports of Montgomery, where your pleasure is their business.
1819 News.
Alabama Attorney General Steve Marshall has joined in on a letter created by other state attorneys general that supports a proposed rule regarding the U.S. Postal Service. That rule is being proposed by President Trump by way of an executive order. The rule would require that the USPS match up any mail-in ballots with a list of legitimate voters that are provided by the state to those who are receiving a mail-in ballot. The USPS would utilize the submitted list from the Secretary of State and cross-reference them with the ballot envelope that's being mailed out. The letter cited that the ongoing problem of voter fraud is the reason for supporting this executive order and the fact that the federal government is offering to help in this way through the USPS. Marshall also said that Alabamians deserve to know that national elections held in other states are also secure since we all live with the effects of the national election. The rule proposal is being legally challenged by several groups, including the NAACP. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Where I was living was not a great place to live anymore. I began to pray for a place to go, praying for all of these things that a 9-year-old would want. I wanted horses, big house with a bunch of people my age. I wanted parents. I wanted a mom and a dad. Before I even prayed it, the Lord had already answered my prayer with the Big Oak Ranch. Who would that 9-year-old be if she never came to the Big Oak Ranch? I would be trying to fight for survival instead of fighting to break a cycle.
Big Oak Ranch, a Christian home for children needing a chance.
Frozen blueberries sold at Publix grocery stores have been recalled due to E. coli contamination. The blueberries come from the country of Chile and are packaged under the Greenwise Organic IQF label. There have been 12 confirmed cases of the E. coli infection, which causes diarrhea, cramps, and vomiting. The blueberries are shipped to the states of Alabama, Kentucky, Florida, Georgia, North and South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
AdamsMotorsports.com on the web or Adams Motorsports on the Boulevard in Montgomery. That's at Adams Motorsports in Montgomery, where your pleasure is our business. Come by and learn more about the new Suzuki GSX 8R motorcycle and see for yourself the bar has officially been reset.
For many homeowners, there's untapped reserves hiding in plain sight. It's not in the savings account. It's not in the stock market. It's right under your roof. Now more than ever, homeowners are sitting on record levels of home equity, and that equity belongs to you. It can be used to consolidate high-interest credit card debt, to pay expensive school tuition, to cover medical expenses, to invest in renovations, you name it, because that money is yours. This isn't about taking on unnecessary debt. It's about using an asset you already own to improve your financial position and your quality of life. The key is understanding your options and choosing the strategy that fits your goals. Let's see what's possible with the equity in your home. Give us a call at Alabama Home Mortgage today at 334-567-4223 or visit us online at myalabamahomemortgage.com. That's Alabama Home Mortgage, because there is a difference in mortgage companies. NMLS 1586368, Equal Housing Lender.
At Montgomery Men's Health, we saw a bunch of patients last month. Almost none came because of an ad. They came because something happened. A fight with a wife who finally said, "Get help." A breakup. A new relationship that made them aware of things they used to ignore. A photo a friend tagged them in. One guy said he just stared at himself in the mirror. And that was enough. If today's your day, call right now. 334-440-3663. I'm Dr. Smith, urologist and advisor to Montgomery Men's Health. Built on almost 15 years of treating men in Alabama, one patient at a time. Dedicated to ED, low T, and male performance. Here's what happens when you call. We book you this week. We'll get a lab in an hour. For ED, we walk you through your real options at the same visit. A plan before you leave. Don't let today turn into next year. Call now. 334-440-3663. That's 334-440-3663. MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com.
A new year brings new opportunities, and right now the market is starting to shift.
Interest rates are beginning to come down, which means more buying power and more options for buyers who've been waiting.
If you're thinking about buying a home, this could be the moment to take that next step.
And whether you're buying, selling, or investing, having experience on your side matters more than ever.
At Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, we're also growing our team.
If you're an experienced agent ready to make a difference in this market and want to be part of a team that values knowledge, support, and results, call Hannah and Eddie Realty Group, where opportunity meets experience.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers.
This is so stupid.
Live, local talk. The River Region's most trusted voice for news and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Friends, we are gathered here to bid a final goodbye to our beloved U.S. men's national soccer team. They were alive in this tournament for only a short while that we hardly had time to learn their names, except for that one guy, Christian something. But while our dreams of a World Cup title have sadly passed away, we must look upon the good times, like when we let Turkey win because we'd already qualified for the next round. And as our nation of nearly 350 million still feels the pain of being knocked out by a country much smaller than us, take solace knowing we don't have to pretend to care about soccer anymore. Until next summer's Women's World Cup, when we can raise our voices again in a glorious chant of USA, USA, USA.
All right, so we didn't win, and we're out of the tournament. You know what? Our caller a few minutes back, was it Bill?
Yeah, Bill. Talking about singing at the sports bar and the national anthem. Yeah.
Yes, and much to the chagrin of parts of our population who just insist on being negative, it inspired patriotism.
Yes.
We are still getting great reviews from visitors from other countries.
I love that.
And we were all soccer fans for a while.
Yeah, it's very, very true.
You know, I did not watch the game last night. In fact, I might have tuned it in, but I got an update on my phone that said the USA was behind early. And I thought, well, if I tune in, it's only going to get worse.
They got up by 1 on us, and I was like, oh, that's not good. That's not good to see. Then we scored, and I was like, all right, we tied it up.
Yeah.
Less than like a minute later, they scored again, and I just thought, okay, it's not looking
This is
good.
not going well.
Yeah.
Coming up in just a couple of minutes, our Morning Maroon nominees, including a noted political figure, right now at 8:38.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Did you just see those numbers that they put up on the viewership? It was the highest rated telecast. Anyway, that's the soccer we were talking about. Our forecast calling for mostly sunny today with a high in the middle 90s and the heat index close to triple digits. Now, yesterday's high of 89 was not bad compared to last week when it was ridiculous. Scattered random storms mostly in the afternoon and evening hours. Few of those have gusty winds up to, 30, 40 miles an hour. Lots of frequent lightning. Watch out for that. Lows at night in the mid-70s. Storms fade out and in the overnight hours. The best thing about our weather app, and I hope you have it on your phone or tablet, is you can see where the storms are now and where they're going to be. Future radar is great on the weather app. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, not much day-to-day change. High in the low to mid-90s, 70s at night. More scattered random storms, especially in the afternoon and evening hours. And some put on quite a show. Right now, last time we got a report from the airport, they were at 77 with calm winds, 838.
And now, once again, Rich Thomas from Montgomery Paint and Body.
Right, you are, studio announcer. MPB is now in their 5th decade, and if you're in the paint and body business and you're in your 5th decade, you've got to be doing something right. It's easy to take shortcuts in that business, but that's not what they do. As a matter of fact, that's why they are famous, because they don't take shortcuts. Take it from me. I'm a frequent flyer at Montgomery Paint and Body and have been for about 40 years. I've been going there with various vehicles over the years. And it's their attention to detail that is absolutely amazing. Trustable, dependable, consistent. In fact, they've been used as a gold standard in the business. Tell your insurance agent that you prefer to have your car fixed at Montgomery Paint and Body. By Alabama law, that is your right to pick where you want to take it. Their phone number is easy to remember, too. And you get, flustered sometimes when there is a mishap with your car. 27-REC with a W. That's the 334 area code. 27-REC with a W. Located off the Eastern Boulevard on East Shirley Lane. They do things right at Montgomery Paint and Body, and they will fix your car as good as new, maybe better.
Hey, here's...
Huh? What?
Well, if I'm going to do it, I may as well do it right, because at the moment I'm a little angry.
Mr. Electric presents the most electrifying story of the day. For service, installation, and upfront pricing, call Mr. Electric at 334-245-1566. Here with today's high voltage news, it's Greg Budell.
Oh, this is a good one. Just minutes ago, we were talking about all the great side benefits of having the World Cup here, the patriotism, the cheering of USA, everybody rooting for America. We just saw enormous crowds all over the country that had gathered for watch parties in a segment that was on Fox News. And then along comes Sonny Hostin from The Spew. The headline, American flags make me feel unsafe.
What?
Yeah.
Huh?
American flags make me feel unsafe. Lady, you need a keeper. Go to a place that has a flag that makes you feel better. As a matter of fact, I will agree to have my taxes raised to buy your ticket. Just go. Please, just go. That is obscene. It's free speech, and I'm free to react whatever way I want. We will spend some time with that this afternoon on Happy Hour. Ugh. I'm still like, really? How weak are you mentally that you actually believe that an American flag, that's what's protected your sorry ass? See, now I'm getting into a mode here, and I don't want to go there. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so that's all of this patriotism. It's got to be driving somebody like her crazy. We were just watching people carrying giant flags around the watch party in Kansas City, Missouri.
Oh, yeah.
For the World Cup game.
Yeah. I wish
she feels unsafe.
I wish I was at a watch party last night, but anyway, yeah.
Now, there are ways that an American flag can be unsafe if you happen to put it in the wrong place. And boy, I would pay for that privilege. If you have any need for, like, for example, we all know what to expect from our appliances. Sometimes something is going on and off. It's flickering. It's not powering up the way it normally should. Or you plug into an outlet and there's nothing going on at all. Those are all warning signs. Mr. Electric is the company to call when you're not sure. Now, if you buy something you need installed, like a ceiling fan or any other electrically operated device, it's always best to have a professional electrician. I've used Mr. Electric for so many things over the years. They're so good at what they do, and you got to have confidence in the people that are in your home making these changes. I mean, they literally spared me a house fire years ago because the outside outlet wasn't working. And it wasn't just that it needed to be replaced. When they removed it, it looked like it had some kind of weird sickness. It was absolutely ripe for a short circuit that could start an electrical fire, and those are so fast and so deadly. By the time the fire department shows up, most everything is gone. So don't take those chances. Use a company you can trust that I think charges a fair price for their excellence. 833-773-8227. Better yet, to see the full scope of their services, visit them online at MrElectric.com. Here's Mr. Traffic.
We remain busy all around Montgomery. Traffic light to mostly moderate, and a detour on I-65 southbound at Highway 80. That due to an accident on 65 southbound at Hyundai Boulevard. Overturned 18-wheeler blocking all lanes there. Traffic moving slow through the detour. We will keep you updated. Upgrade your home with Davis Door and Sash, your trusted source for replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisStoreandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up, Wendell J. Montgomery Skywatch Traffic.
Trust is the number one reason why a patient chooses a healthcare provider. Adams Drugs has been your trusted healthcare provider since 1962 and has been voted the number one pharmacy in the River region for many years. We strive each and every day to provide you the level of healthcare you have come to expect from Adams Drugs. The employees at Adams Drugs take pride in developing relationships with their patients, from making sure your prescriptions are filled correctly to getting to know you and your family's needs and following up on any questions you may have, Adams Drugs employees deliver top-notch service. We ask you to visit us at any of our locations in Montgomery, Prattville, Wetumpka, Millbrook, and Pine Level Marbury and give us a chance to earn your business. You can find us at adamsdrugs.net for the location that is nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your local, independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The River Region's News Talk station. News Talk 93.1, WACV. News Talk 93.1.
Stop is a little reminder that you did something stupid.
Whoops.
For using ChatGPT.
Duh.
Thanks, Cat Baby. Good stuff. It's your favorite. Good stuff.
Awkward.
Good you care.
On my part. Our Morning Brew nominees are brought to you by J&J Power Sports Outdoors in scenic twice-a-day Millbrook. All right, we've all been to a food joint or someplace where the service just wasn't moving at our speed, right?
This is the Taco Bell thing.
It is the Taco Bell thing, Rich. In Maryland, a 30-year-old woman named Ashley Andrews was at a Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm. Taco.
I've actually heard people in Chicago pronounce it that way. That is classic Midwest because it brings the A out of your sinuses. Taco. She got fed up with how long she was forced to wait for her food. Nobody has since revealed what it was she ordered that took so long. She started to argue with employees. That's got to be a real payoff when you're a fast food worker.
Oh, I know. And believe me, I've been there.
Sure you have. So when the speed did not accelerate to her desired level, she decided to flash her firearm to make things move a little quicker. And she also verbally threatened them.
Mm-hmm.
And they did the right thing. They called the police. When the officers showed up, they found Ashley and her gun, which was loaded. They also saw her on the store's surveillance cameras, as well as footage from an employee phone. She is now facing multiple charges, including assault, disturbing the peace, reckless endangerment, and has been banned for life from Taco Bell.
Taco.
Yeah. I mentioned we had a political figure that we must acknowledge. This is Elizabeth Warren. Last month, she got an honor from us for helping put Spirit Airlines out of business.
Mm-hmm.
This is her, a lot of news about Graham Plattner. Not that anybody should be surprised. There was plenty of news about this guy
beforehand.
Yeah.
But now.
About the sexual history, the Nazi tattoo, and everything else. Here she is.
That's my kind of man.
Did not age well.
I'm here because Washington needs fighters, and Graham Plattner is the fighter we need.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you betcha.
That's
there.
a man.
That's my kind of man there.
Did I ever mention I hate that woman? Then we go to the gutter for these two women. This video is getting a lot of circulation. They celebrated the 4th of July by fighting. And in this post, one of the ladies was eating the other, biting her leg like it was fried chicken.
I'm done. Come on. No, I will press charges.
Original recipe or ex crispy?
See what he did? Because that's like the fried chicken thing for KFC.
I know there's probably a link to a video, right?
Oh, it's
I know it's probably not safe for
Yeah.
the audio is not, but I can show you the video. Two pigs, really. It's on X. Look at this.
Do you want to share it for the
listeners?
Yeah. You have to put the audio on. Just share the.
I have standards, Jay.
It's a fight.
All right, there you go. It's ready.
All right, let me see.
She likes legs.
Oh, good Lord.
Oh, my goodness. I think it's Menthol Meredith and somebody from the hood.
Yeah.
Look at the blubber. Oh, my goodness.
Menthol Maneater.
It's like an avalanche of fat.
Good thing she liked legs instead of.
Wait, is that an animal? Is there a dog involved?
Hope not.
There is a dog.
She's got a doggy there. I thought.
She's the one's holding the dog.
Is it a Frenchie?
It looks like a Frenchie. Look at she's biting the ankle. Oh my God, this just depresses me.
It's a Frenchie.
What radio commentary would go best with a clip like this?
This is terrible. This is one of the worst catastrophes in the world.
Yo. So
this gets my vote. Now I was going to do the Taco Bell lady with the gun. But,
no, I'm throwing it down for that one. Yeah, definitely.
I'm here for this one.
Okay. Yeah, this is depressing.
What an imbecile. What an ultramaroon.
That goes for both of you. Happy New Year to you in jail.
All right. Mr.
Yeah, they were both arrested. Unbelievable. Okay, Skipper's got it. Boy, he's been busy this morning. It started out with, I wonder if they got that tractor cleared on 65 towards Hope Home.
It has been a busy morning. Prattville, Millbrook, Wetumpka, Montgomery. A lot of cars on the roadway and only one real issue. 65 southbound at Highway 80. You will be detoured there over to Highway 31 to get around an accident on 65 southbound near Hyundai Boulevard. Overturned 18-wheeler has been a bit of a problem throughout the morning. We will keep you updated if any other accidents happen. Upgrade your home with Davis Store and Sash, your trusted source for replacement windows and doors. Save 10% on materials when you mention this ad. Visit DavisStoreandSashAlabama.com. Call 334-288-6010. Buckle up with Montgomery Skywatch traffic.
Rock and Roll Royalty is coming to Montgomery on October 9th. Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs take the stage at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. As the legendary lead guitarist and co-songwriter for Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, Mike Campbell helped create some of rock's most unforgettable songs. October 9th at the Montgomery Performing Arts Center. Get your tickets now at Ticketmaster and ImpactOnline.org. Don't miss Mike Campbell and the Dirty Knobs live in Montgomery.
Clogged drain? Overflowing septic? Don't panic. Call the experts who've been solving plumbing problems in the river region for more than 50 years. The Tierce family's local Roto-Rooter team specializes in fast drain cleaning, septic repair, and installation. One call and your troubles are on their way down the drain. That's 272-7130 or visit RotoRooterAlabama.com. Roto-Rooter, always here when you need us.
Oh, Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And legal troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Hi, I'm Carl Schmidt, naturopath and owner of the Herb Shop Wellness Center at 8161 Vaughan Road. You know, with over 30 years experience in natural wellness, I've seen countless health fads come and go. A few years ago, we added a patented technology that actually activates your stem cells. It reverses the aging process at the cellular level. However, you do need proper hydration and targeted nutrition. At the Herb Shop, our advanced scanning and testing technology allows us to accurately assess your nutritional needs and get a customized plan for you. Come in today and see what the Herb Shop can do for you.
Hi, I'm Doug Tullis with Eclectic Coins, 543 Northeastern Boulevard. Since I've partnered with Blue Water Broadcasting, my business has grown more than I could ever imagine. If you're looking to grow your business, please consider giving Blue Water Broadcasting a call. They work for me. I know they'll work for you.
Radio works. It's as simple as that. Call us to find out how radio can work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
Live local talk. The River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
It seemed like as good as any other piece of music to introduce today's stand-up standoff.
Oh, good.
And we have a couple of big names. Two comics. You'll hear two bits. We'll see who's funnier today. First up is Bill Burr, and he's going to be talking about the cheesecake. I wish if I had the money to open a restaurant here, I would open one of these.
There's a running joke about, we're getting a cheesecake.
Every time anything is starting construction anywhere in Montgomery, that's a cheesecake.
Finally getting, my daughter worked as a waitress at one in Boca Raton when she was going to college, and they had to train for 2 weeks.
Is that right?
In a classroom environment to comprehend the menu.
Oh, wow.
It's unbelievable. See you, Bill Burr.
There's enough weirdos here. They still got like enough mom and pop sort of independent run stores. That's a big thing with me. Like when I go on the road, like I can't do these chains anymore. You know how depressing it is to go to a town and see like another horde of fat people stumbling out of like a cheesecake factory? You know? Oh, they're horrific, just pressing their face up against the glass. You know, like they're inventing ways to get extra fat, you know? You know what I hate about these corporate chains? You go in there, you're paying for a business. They make you like do half the job now. I don't get it. Like I walk in, hey, let me get a turkey sandwich, lettuce, tomato on rye with mayonnaise. The guy behind the counter's like, all right, turkey sandwich, lettuce, tomato on rye. Yeah, and mayonnaise. Oh, the mayonnaise is it's right over there. Really? Why don't you go over there, put it on my sandwich? You get it? I'm on this side of the register. Who orders the sandwich? Guy who makes the sandwich. Guy, but I'm not doing it. I just gave you 100% of the money to make 100% of the sandwich.
That's becoming a big online debate, too, about that combination of self-serve and so forth, and they still want to tip.
Yeah, right.
All right, and then Jay Leno. It's the first time we've had a clip from him in a while. On Amazon and iPhones.
Amazon announced they're going to be opening stores nationwide with no sales clerks of any kind. First of all, that's not new, okay? Sears had that 20 years ago. You ever try to buy something and say, hello, I'm trying to pay for this Kenmore suit. Hello? Hello, anybody here? Hello? What happened? What happened to Sears? Remember when Sears was Amazon? Remember those days? You got that catalog, you found what you wanted, and boom, 8 weeks later, it was right there. Last week, I go to the Apple store to get another $29 6-inch white charge cord for my iPhone. And the guy says to me, what iPhone do you have? They got 7S. 7S. Oh, man, you got to upgrade. How about our 10th anniversary iPhone? I said, well, how much is that? It goes $1,000. It's $1,000 for the 10th anniversary iPhone. I didn't spend $1,000 on my 10th wedding anniversary, okay?
That reminds me, I went to Sears that time and actually got on the intercom trying to find somebody to sell me pants. Hey, it's 9 o'clock, Alabama Unfiltered, Joey at noon. See you at 3 after Joey.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center. This is WA.